Yo, people, you see that logo back there? That logo is Acquisitions Incorporated. My name is Mike Pondsmith, the guy who killed your Cyberpunk character, and I'm here today with Acquisitions to kill their Cyberpunk characters.
All four.
So, welcome to the year 2077, and we're going to get a little Cyberpunk action starting in Night City.
I can't wait.
Everybody ready?
I'm so fucking so fucking excited. There was an intro, like I'm my skin. I can feel it.
Are you ready to die, Choomba?
It's gonna happen.
Okay, so you guys are a band. You've been together for about 4 months, which is really a long time for most bands.
That's pretty good. Yeah, honestly.
I can speak from experience in that. I've been in more bands than I care to remember, and they never lasted, or I wouldn't be doing video game design now, right?
4 months. Let's take a second. All right? We did it.
Yeah, we made it, guys.
Yeah, and part of it is the really hard work of your corporate fixer in charge.
Yes.
And your name again?
My name is Arman Drang.
Sturmendrong. You were part of a group, Sturmendrong.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That was my old band.
Yeah. Okay. So Arman has been getting you gigs, putting the word out. You know, you're kind of going up the ladder, and it's looking good so far. And he's gotten you a gig as an opening act for a change. You're not even a follow-on in a place that's kind of a hole in the wall called the Red Dirt. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Martian themed.
Not quite. You'll get how do you feel? How do you feel about country western?
Everybody's doing it now. Yeah. So
as I describe Red Dirt, it's like that scene in Blues Brothers when they show up to play blues and they're in a country western bar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's you guys.
Okay.
So, but you got a gig.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your band, people. Who speaks for the band? Other than the ego case over here, that's the lead singer.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically a band because they are around me, but you know, I'm definitely the lead guitarist. Jam Darkmagic. Full body suit, like leotard, cut way down to the navel. You can see all skin. A lot of glow tattoos.
Underneath the...
glowing tattoos, big spiky
That's
hair.
hellified.
We need a band name, probably.
What's our band
I'm
name?
saying let's just get all the way in on this. First of all, what I'm saying, let's talk about it real quick, right? I don't know where the character begins and I start. Listen, okay. Tell me a little bit about Jam Darkmagic's energy on stage, and then we can use that to extract
Clam rock.
Clam
Yeah.
rock.
Clam rock, not clam rock. Clam rock is very, very sedentary.
Yeah. Here. Okay. So this is like
David
full on.
Bowie.
It's like a crazy hair.
Bowie, Van Halen.
Like, just tell me what. Give me an example.
But not
you
Shut Flock as She Goes. Yeah.
you don't need the lyrics or anything.
Sequins, lots of sequins.
Okay,
Lots of
sequence.
glitter.
Lots
Okay,
of
so
glitter.
is it almost like a weird, like a neo-future retro?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
all of those words.
Okay.
All of them.
He wears,
Those on the
he wears
flyer.
skin-tight leotards that have like fins on them.
Yeah.
It's a show. It's a
Yeah.
performance.
We gotta be aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's the future.
I think as a band name, Neo Retro has a very cool
Neo
angle.
retro.
Neo retro.
Neo retro.
Neo Retro.
Okay.
Right, but there's like 2 different fonts.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Neo retro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get somebody to do a logo for that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I could be like the Neo part. You
And
could
I'm
be
the retro part.
Exactly.
Neo retro.
Yeah.
You're a little country. Exactly. I think
Either of us are country, so
No.
this should be interesting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm open. Listen, I am fine if one of the recurring things in this campaign is that the name of the band changes frequently.
Okay, good.
And, and this is
trying
like
stuff out.
No, I'm saying that this is something that like actively suppresses the success of the organization. It never gets too big. If I ever feel like the band doesn't need me anymore, I'll change the name.
And we'll all be standing around going, what? No, I actually have to tell this story for half a second.
No,
one of my first gigs in a band, I used to play bass. We got up, we were in front of about maybe 800 people. We were doing a state fair. It was looking good. And one of my friends leans over, he's a lead guitarist, he says, we've changed the name. I said, what? And then on stage, he says this quietly to me, we've changed the name. And out there, the DJ says, and now, let's give it up for Hungry Horror. What? Yeah.
Hungry Horror at the state fair?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, we're doing Grand Punk Railroad here, but okay, whatever. So yes, it does happen.
It happens.
Okay.
I feel like that now is our story. That happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
That did,
It was Hungry Horror at
we
one
went through
point.
a few
Yeah.
iterations.
But like all the screens in the back, but of course you have to like change all the screens really fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are at the Red Dirt. You have a really eclectic mix. And part of that is because you've been booking them into different clubs as you go up the circuit.
I'm spinning the tumbler trying to find the market.
There's a market out there. And you know that some clubs you're not going to get into. And you know other clubs, like the Afterlife, you don't want to get into because you'll leave on a slab, most likely.
Yeah.
So, Red Dirt is a pretty safe situation. It was founded by Nomads a while back. At least that's what you've heard. And it's middle of the road. No one's like, totally going, you must play this.
Right.
But you better be able to play. Okay. And I'm going to do something kind of evil to you guys because that's what I do.
Why was
Because people
But
expect
why?
it. People,
We invited you here as a guest.
sorry.
Chris made
We opened our home to you.
Glasses are on.
I didn't know it was like that. All right, this is new info.
Don't make me lazy with my eyes.
No,
I
I
do that. Okay.
This is what's
Those are
keeping
for
the
our
lasers
protection.
in.
Yeah. It's like Scott Summers.
Exactly.
Don't make me take off my glasses. Okay.
Evil, you say?
Evil. Okay. Back in the past, when I've had people play bands, and I have had that occasionally, I was lucky in that I've had at least one time where the person who was leading the band was actually quite a talented singer.
Oh boy!
And so he
love this.
extemporaneously would do some of the songs that they were singing at a given point with everybody trying to join in. I'm not going to make you do that.
Okay, thank God you don't.
My heart.
I will draw you a picture right now. I cannot sing.
I will draw you a picture of a song.
Well, it's going to be kind of like that because what's going to happen is I'm going to say you begin to roll into the song. I'll ask you who goes first, and then I'm going to have you describe to me what you're playing. And if you have any lyrics, throw them out.
Got it. Okay.
So all the little lyric clips and things from the old Cyberpunk books. This is just you putting music into this game all over the place.
Actually, I was still in a band then, so Black Dog had a totally different set of lyrics, but I went along with it.
Yeah. All right, this is amazing. We're learning about Jam Darkmagic's aesthetic in neo retro.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that Jam starts off with a powerful guitar solo right at the beginning.
You start with the
Yeah,
solo?
I think so. I think he leads off with it.
Okay, heavy electronic?
Heavy electronic.
Okay,
yeah.
so you have, if I remember right, one of the jam boxes that allows you to generate noises and things like that.
Yes.
And I believe you have a box synth in your throat too.
Oh, did it? I didn't see that.
You better check your cyberware. One of you guys is wired. You can sing anything.
We can auto-tune ourselves.
Upper left. Check out some of these.
HUD, hollow phone, translation, bio monitor, personal link, wireless connection.
And that's just the Neuro port. That's like our cell phone in our head, right?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Personal link, wireless connection, shard slots, right?
Yeah.
Other.
Yeah.
Basic calendar and scheduling.
So far, you have a cell phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just in the back of your
I
skull.
don't see an auto tuner.
We'll get to that then.
Okay.
Okay. So,
We might be working.
It
would've been in there.
Here, yeah.
It's the
all right.
audio
I
box.
Tell
can't
me.
sing.
Yeah.
I don't want you to sing. We're not. For one thing, I don't think we have the YouTube credits to do that. But I want you to tell me. Basically, walk me through your beginning of your performance before you pass it on to your second singer.
Jam probably likes to be on stage first.
Of course, you're the face.
Yeah, he's going into the new single Hard Drive. and like 1 foot up on the speaker, driving hard on this guitar, very phallic. Every once in a while, a burst of green flame shoots out of the end of this thing. And then I think there's an understood point when the rest of the band
Yeah.
come
Okay.
in.
Do you have any lyrics yet, or you're just?
Do I
kinda-
have any lyrics yet?
No,
Yeah.
think about that because
Yeah. Good luck.
next is you're passing the baton to
Okay.
you, Nova.
So Nova
Yes.
is also a guitarist,
Yes.
but maybe like can it be like bass guitar?
Yeah,
if it's
sure. I play bass. That's good
so
stuff.
she does that,
Yeah.
which is so appropriate for a country music place.
Yeah, it's not right at all, really.
But she does that thing where she'll run up and then she'll slide on her knees while she's playing,
Oh, yeah.
like to the front of the stage, and does that like as she's like playing, like she'll do the hair. She's got like cyber tech, like
Tech hair, yes.
and then it just gets really long, so she could do like the
In real time?
yeah in real time.
Damn
It gets
straight.
really long, and so she could do like the head
Yeah.
thing or swirling the head thing.
I love it. Okay. And are you adding any lyrics to the beginning of this?
Well, what were the lyrics? I'm the backup singer.
Hard drive, I've realized just in the time I've been here, rhymes with survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured that one out.
You guys have
So-
you're working into the song right now, getting the bass line down,
Yeah.
getting the main lead. So think a little bit about your lyrics because we're going on to your tech who has just raised his thumb. He's got the sound levels and it's looking good. And he kind of looks over at you and he goes, louder, up, down.
I mean, what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna look out real quick and see how the first 15 seconds have gone.
Okay, the first 15 seconds.
Because this is my domain.
All right. Well, at this point, what you know is that you have more or less gotten the management to go along with it. Okay. The person who is actually running it that night, the Red Dirt floor manager, is Crisis Lumen, and
Crisis
great
Lumen. Right, that one, Derry.
with a Y. And you see as you're scanning through, there's a guy who looks like a much more powerful kick-ass fixer.
Oh,
And
like,
he's
somebody
in-
who's leveled up.
He's
like
serious level.
goals.
Yeah. One day I want to be that guy,
Yeah.
but he'll kill me first.
Yeah.
Okay, so you realize that there are a few people probably scouting, so this is your big chance. Okay, what are you, Nomad person, doing?
I'm smoking.
Okay.
It might be tobacco, might be something else. But I'm smoking and I'm chatting up the other. If there's any nomads, it's a nomad bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm posted.
Okay.
No, I bet you've got it. I bet you know how to do it. I bet you have all the shibboleths dialed in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you notice a couple things because you had the 22 this turn.
Now we're talking.
And you notice one, there are a few nomads around, which is a little difficult or different than what you might see at Red Dirt usually. But you also notice a lot of people on kind of scuzzy looking bikes and, real back alley cars like My Mi's and stuff like that that have been beaten up. And they're pulling in and they're all wearing a red t-shirt that says The Beast. And it's red t-shirts and they have this logo, that The Beast on it, like a band shirt.
At the next band.
And they are calling it.
So.
You know that you guys remember are the warm-up band.
Yes.
And The Beast is the band, or actually Love the Beast, is the band that's supposed to be actually the headliner. Which is why you'll probably see a fair number of fixers and agents and so forth and media types
Trying to scoop up.
seeing what you got. Okay. And if you're a good opening band, you might get a gig out of it. Okay.
Okay.
you basically have also seen that people are bringing in larger amps and kind of better equipment than you guys have. Your stuff's kind of garage. And you also didn't bring like the best stuff because, it might get wrecked.
We wanted to keep it.
Yeah, you don't have your really, really great axe.
It was hard to get.
Good axe.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice, that these guys are rolling in some pretty heavy stuff in terms of not weight, but expensive, And you're thinking, wow, the beast must be doing pretty well. Okay.
I think I want to try to waylay them just a little bit so that
extend the set?
So that our set can go a little longer.
Okay.
So, but I'm really bad at peopling. So I'm going to call my boss on my phone in my head real quick and be like, hey, loser, meet me outside.
Out now?
Yeah, no.
All right. I say what
This
I'm
band's packing
doing
supreme shit.
something. Well, our band is out here murdering
Come
it
on,
as
let's go.
You're in the venue,
I need your help. Let's
All right,
go.
Okay. You going
I'll
outside?
I'll just see where she is.
Yeah, I'm walking over
Find
to
my
them and I'm
friends.
Yeah, Armand.
Yeah.
You don't even feel worried. You don't feel any vibe or anything like that. You're kind of like, hey, we're looking good. So you head on out to see her.
Indeed,
and you
this
know
is what I said.
she's on.
Yeah,
about.
she's on something.
Yeah.
And my eyes are a little red.
It wouldn't be
I've
the
been
first
smoking
time.
for a while.
Yeah. Your eyes look like 2 lean basketballs of bacon.
Well, my eyes are also done,
Yeah.
so they have the
They're
red.
swirling and going crazy.
Yeah. They're kind of inspired by Rebecca's from Edgerunner, so her eyes are kind of weirded out.
I say, okay, so look, I feel like we talked about during the show. I feel like that's a conversation that we had, and I can go
talked
back
about
and
it.
through it. I mean, I can go through some of the messages, and I can send them over to you at you. I'm just saying that we kind of have to here. Obviously, eventually,
I blow smoke in your face.
I activate my anti-smog gas cybernetics, which I actually have.
Okay.
And I say,
You filtered out?
yeah, exactly. I say,
You know what these places smell like.
yeah, exactly. And I say, listen, eventually, obviously, when we're at the apex, you'll never be sober. Down here in the shitter, we're going to be sober a lot. But we're going to get less and less sober as we reach
Is
the
this
apex.
a
I sent you this
pertinent
presentation.
conversation to have right now, do you think?
Yeah, because we're murdering it. And look at all these new people who are coming to check out the show.
They're not.
I think
They're
this
gonna,
is it.
They're going to go on next, and I think there's an
Yeah.
opportunity here
And
for our
about
boys
that
to get a
point-
longer
Murdering
set.
it. You
You
hear
see-
the echo of us saying, murdering it, murdering it, murdering it.
See? Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
I look at this and I see opportunity. And some kind of club, I don't know, they're all dressed the same. And, I feel like everything's going to go great for us now and in the future.
Okay. So you guys are banging away. People are getting into it. They're really enjoying it.
It's actually working?
Yeah, I believe so. Does anybody here actually play musical instrument?
I have a very
Yeah.
small amount.
I do.
I think you would, Knox.
Oh, yeah.
Am I rolling for that? Am I rolling?
I think you're rolling for this.
Okay, make a roll and see if we can carry this.
Is the
or not.
guitar mostly
So-
about shooting fire?
No, yours is high.
Oh, it's 12 high? Okay.
Yeah, 12 is
Yeah.
kick
Well,
ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you can play.
Shred.
Okay.
15.
15, okay.
12 plus 9.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, it's
That's a
Jimi.
number.
It's
So this-
Jimi Hendrix reborn.
21.
No, you
there
have returned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, a hot bit of information for those of you out in game land who don't know this. The way the system works, if you roll a 10, it explodes out.
Yes.
Okay, so for example, I rolled a 10 and that total maybe got me 15, but that 10 was the die roll, then I roll again and add that to the first one.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is cool.
It's very fun.
But the other side of it is if you roll a 1, then you've screwed up somewhere and you roll again and you subtract that value from your roll.
You can have a negative?
You can have a negative. And then I have, believe it or not, I have an actual sliding scale of how bad it is from
Wow.
you don't throw the grenade far enough to you drop it at your
Do you
feet.
eat the grenade?
You put it between two slices of bread.
I had a player once who, he had a whole basket of grenades. He reached and he pulled one out. He got ready. He totally fumbled on it, and he dropped the grenade into the basket of grenades and blew most of the party up.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, that's don't do that.
I rolled a 9.
But 21. Your base was 12.
My base is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane. This is like a
You
this is a
guys are
career making
Yeah.
performance.
Okay. And you notice, because you're high enough in there, you notice that one of the guys, the guy who looked like he was Mr. Power Fixer, actually takes out a tablet. Well, it basically looks like an index card. He has something across it. You notice that's probably how he takes notes.
Yeah.
And holds it up so that you know he's probably getting a hollow of you guys. He's impressed. He's checking you guys out. You look good.
Nice.
Okay. So, you're into the second part of your set. Tell me about your song.
I like it. I mean,
I feel like we should slow it down. Like, is it time for the ballad?
Yeah, I think it's the ballad.
now that you got him hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's the two of us like circling around each other, playing to each other on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing an old Johnny Silverhand hit, Never Fade Away.
Yeah.
You've moved into the crowd pleaser phase.
Yes.
But it has to be a custom version.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's a unique version that captures what was great about the original, but says something new for this
Like
generation.
maybe it's they always fade away
Yeah.
instead of never fade away.
I'm going to see how that plays. Okay. So, you guys are doing your cut. Let's see your performance on this. So, what you're going to do... Oh, God. We have to actually think about this.
Yeah.
You are actually looking at persuasion.
And they've entered a new realm.
Yeah, you're selling something that wasn't, they came in to bang heads. And you brought them down a little bit, but are they following you? Let's find out.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here,
Another 21.
No, again, like
Whoa!
so as me doing this, like my job, I'm up here. Sometimes I'll make little changes, right? I'm sort of connected into how the band is produced. Is there, and I have, access to all of the equipment and stuff. Is there some way that I can try to use persuasion? Is there some way that I can like alter the performance, like
You're clapping
the
louder.
colors? Well, no, I mean like the colors, like go in and change some of the.
That's what your tech is doing right now,
Yeah.
is managing that. But you don't really have time to worry about that, because at some point someone walks up to you from the table where the big fixer is, and tall, silver-haired, sort of androgynous, with eyes that, when you look at them, they look like you're staring into galaxies. Literally. Cyber
Like
eyes. they
even
have-
the sclera, like it's all dark.
It's all dark, like you're looking at the stars. And they say in kind of an utterly neutral voice, sorry, a second. They say, my boss, Mr. Edge, would like to talk to you after performance, if you don't mind.
I say, your boss has good taste.
They nod. And they
And
head on
then
back.
I wait for them to get away. And then
Stop doing the little dance there, Okay, so you came off really well in that one. Everybody's kind of impressed about that. And what do you want to do next? Tell me about it.
This is the apex. I mean, they're going to be going. They're going to be going on soon.
Yeah, 3 sets is usually a good set.
How do we close this thing out? How do we seal the deal?
Yeah. What's Act 3? Right.
So now we're in this. We're doing the
yeah, I mean,
one. So
yeah.
now, okay, we went in with the banger.
Right, and then you had this sort
then
of
we had
like
the little,
circling each other.
like,
you had
ballad
you
kind of
had
thing.
you had the ballad, which is like a callback.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I think you got to play the new one.
The new hit?
The new one.
That's
Yeah.
something
Are we
people
ready
can
for
like
the
sing
new one?
along with.
Well, they won't know the new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What if we do a cut? Like, oh no, but we the second.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
was a
Second one was
cover.
already the cover.
Yeah.
And we've already done this other one. There has to be I'm just saying there has to be an angle, like something that has a sing along chorus is the main.
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
is
that's
there
easy
like
to
a,
pick up.
What about like a drinking song or something like that?
Now we're talking.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, no. I don't think.
Nothing like that.
Oh no, but listen. I mean, I think that
What about country roads?
Tonight.
Country fucking roads.
Listen, and I probably say this from
That's
the back, like
ancient
guys.
history. That's 70
I
years
think
ago.
it's time.
But they're good.
I think it's my favorite song. I think you guys should play Country Roads. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I'm
it's
still
like
smoking.
no one would be ready for it. Like you would be completely unadorned.
Red dirt, and we're playing
Country roads.
Guys, I think it's time to pull out Country Roads.
Okay.
Like, is there like a cowboy hat? Like, I'm like searching the vet, like for a cowboy hat.
You
like,
can't find a
whatever.
cowboy hat, but
we'll
what's
project
happening is your tech, who's managing your lights and stuff like that, has thrown up a couple of holograms of kind of fakey looking cactuses.
Cyber
and,
cacti.
and blowing wind is going by with,
Like a
tumbleweeds.
tumbleweed.
A digital tumbleweed, which has lights on it. And he's going with it. So
And I know it, and I'm ready to sing along loud because I'm still out here in the mix. Like I'm gonna get this sing along started. Like my job, I think, at these shows, the ones that we have done that have gone okay, is essentially to be like a plant.
Yeah.
I'm like our own industry plant out there. We should like full on like set it up almost like karaoke style, right? Where the text
With the
should
lyrics.
put
yeah.
the lyrics
Text is,
up
all right, let's do
right
it.
on the back.
That's amazing.
Okay.
During the
Okay.
chorus, right? So that you can still get to shine.
Right.
Okay, my hair has gone full Dolly Parton.
Oh, it's huge. No, but like too much. Like
Yeah,
describe it.
it's okay. So it's like it's as if a drag queen was being Dolly Parton. So it's
Yeah.
like the higher
It's
the hair, the
5
closer to
feet high.
God.
You got
It is
high hair.
8 feet high.
you look like
It is
Marge Simpson.
curly. It is as high as it is wide. I like.
welcome kids to the dark
Dude,
future.
this is incredible.
Yeah.
I am feeling myself. I didn't think we'd get here. I didn't think I would have this moment,
Yeah.
but
We arrived.
We're here.
And we're bringing
Yeah.
them with us.
We're good
I'm
now.
enjoying a whiskey. I've tried to get them to do this song like 13 times. This is
This is
the first
the
time
one,
they
yeah.
said yes.
This is
yeah.
the one.
I point at Silk out in the audience.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is for sale.
All right. So you're getting in, you're starting in, winding into country
Oh
roads.
yeah, and I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to sing along.
You're
at
ready
the
to sing
apex
along.
level of volume.
You see back where you are, back to the wings of the set.
Yeah.
And you can see the follow-on band and
Love the Beast.
Love the Beast. And Love the Beast, the guy you figure is their lead singer is
Yeah.
looking daggers at you. He is like, there's a definitely just, you've made an enemy.
Well, I look over and I reach into my coat. And I just pull one of these out.
Okay. Yes, it's a cyber finger. It goes lights up.
Oh no, it's got Bluetooth.
It just keeps unfolding.
It extends.
Yeah. No, it's 10 feet long by the time it finishes.
We had a player once who did that thing on the cyber finger, except he had a flashing light on the end of it, so as it came up, it would ding.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's like
This game
fuck
brings
him.
weird
He's not going
things
to
out
take
of
this.
people.
This is our night. He's not going to take this from us.
Okay,
I got a
so-
meeting after this.
Darkmagic, you notice kind of from the other side of the wings that
Oh, like on stage?
one of these, on the side wings of the stage, you notice that one of these guys looks like he's probably part of Love the Beast, is walking towards the cables that power and operate some of the lights and other things. And he's like doing that classic, you put your foot underneath it and you trip
Oh,
it.
I've seen this. Yeah.
You know this.
100 times. You've done it.
Yeah.
At least once.
I mean, I imagine that since Silk wanted this song, you and I are probably like,
Yeah, you just
I'm
got
taking
this
this
for
to
yourself.
you.
Yeah.
Right. And so I see this guy, and I look back at you and I go,
Yeah, no, the drink gets slammed on the counter, and I like roll up my sleeves of my 70s drug dealer chic I accidentally wore today and just start like fucking stomping over there.
Okay. So you're stopping. You're going to try intimidating him, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, intimidation is always a good thing. Let's take a look at what you can do.
I don't know. Let's
Silk.
see.
I think I got a couple energies here.
Yeah, Silk. Body-wise, you're
No, I'm tiny.
average,
Yeah, I'm very tiny.
but you do have a lot of cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you can carry some attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You also, generally speaking, when you're a nomad everybody knows it's sort of like going up against somebody who's in a mafia. You don't just fight them.
Yeah, you got to fight the whole family.
Yeah.
So, they're going to be checking you carefully, and he kind of steps back and smiles and says like, oh, no problem. As he steps away from the cables he was about to pull out.
Yeah.
Didn't take much.
You basically are carrying the weight of the fam, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of responsibility.
But with that goes the fact that you notice that the crowd is now filled in with a lot of people in red and white shirts.
Oh, so he feels fine.
And so he's kind of going, bring your little family. I have stars. I have people who deal with that. Okay, so you ride through your set and you come off looking good. That you come off, for some reason they were in a mood for country western. Particularly Dolly Parton like country
western. You just dropped it on him from orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so your set ends, and meanwhile, Silk, you walked over to that side of the stage.
Yeah, and I'm like hanging out so they can't unplug anything.
So I know where you are. Okay.
By the cables.
Arman.
Yes.
Yeah. Their set has ended, and they're kind of trying to maybe wind up for another one.
Absolutely. They're cleaning up.
Encore?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it. And then meanwhile, you notice that at the table, the beautiful galaxy-eyed person is kind of going to you.
Absolutely.
So you go over?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna run my hands through my hair,
okay.
and it's gonna change.
You're not gonna go with that and go
from black to silver.
Okay.
Just as it seems like this person sort of knows what they're about, and I want to try to be like some percentage as cool.
Okay.
As they are, but this is. Would I be correct in saying that this is a huge deal?
This is a huge deal.
Okay, that's how it feels.
You know from the street that the person you're dealing with is a big entertainment fixer.
Yeah, I want to go to there.
You want to go there, and you want to have his baby. You basically are really, really happy.
And I can make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a cybernetic for that.
There is.
Yeah.
The womb implant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. So no.
Sorry,
the terrible part is my brain starts going.
Oh no, he's already designed it. He's written
What are
a
the
book.
stats?
He's like, how many Eddies is this?
Yeah. And at this point, when this comes out, at least 2 or 3 people in the crew will be also going, we could do that.
And you should.
Yeah, we'll put that in the DLC along with the.
If we just hear Mike say TM somewhere during
Yeah.
We're keeping that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I am on my way over, trying to move with the level of confidence that they are doing effortlessly. Except for me, it's a full.
Make a cool check.
No, I don't want to.
Yes. This is
You're
what
cool
you do.
though, right?
Cool. And this is basically just. This is just.
Better be cool. Hang on.
Are we talking about
It's going to be
persuasion?
Actually, what I'm going to aim
Streetwise?
towards
You're very
is,
Wardrobe and style.
you're looking at human perception. Can you read this guy?
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I hope so. Here, I'm gonna throw this in here.
You got to
right?
know, you have to figure out what the approach is.
Yes.
So oddly
I'm
enough,
like building the strategy on my way over, making
Right.
changes.
Okay.
18.
18, okay. Yeah, you think you've got this person sussed. You also recognize in the body language that the person who invited you over, they may be connected in some way in that they've got one hand kind of draped over the fixers.
Okay. So I'm starting to get a sense of their
They
ecosystem.
may be, their ecosystem. Yeah, you're sure they know each other pretty well, and it might be romantic. You don't know for sure.
Right.
On the flip side, the other guy, basically, that particular fixer looks like he was chiseled out of a stone.
Really?
Yeah, he is. You know that basically, Main Man Edge is he's an ex-ganger who worked his way up.
Okay, so he's just chromed up the
And
ass.
so you figure he's probably chromed the ass, and he's one of those people who is, as he says, waving you down. Come have a seat.
Well, I think
Got a voice deeper than mine.
Yeah.
I think I've got it dialed in to the extent that I won't just like catch on fire or melt when I get close.
Don't squeal like a little girl.
No, I'm
That's
gonna try not to.
embarrassing.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna do exactly as he says, though, and sit down, but with a cool, casual air.
I'm not going to roll for that. I was going to see whether you knocked the chair over, but I'm not feeling that cool yet.
Thank you.
Okay.
There's other episodes.
Although I did roll a 10, that would have been interesting. Okay. So, you sit down and says, I think your Ben's got promise.
I think you and I agree on that. I think Neo Retro is poised to. It's poised to dominate.
At this point, I'm like, thank you, we are Retro Neo.
God,
And she's like going, what?
and I switch immediately. The next sentence, I'm like, Retro Neo. We're an apex predator, and there's a lot of fresh meat out there. I mean, we work the same streets. I think you know what I'm talking about.
He
Apex Predator.
kind of,
Band.
that's the new band.
That's a good
Apex
one. That's a good one.
God, it sounds like the bands I've been in. Okay.
Apex Predator's gonna make it.
Remember, guys, this is supposed to be a fantasy, not replaying my life. Okay. He looks over and says, you might be right, but I'd like to have a chance to see whether you could make big league material. So he leans over and he slides a chip at you. For those of you who don't know, a chip, a hollow chip, or any other data shard, this is also called,
Right.
is a thin piece of plastic, a little bit thicker than a piece of cardboard, and it's usually done in colors with lights so that you know it's there, you know. And he slides one to you and says, 2 days, why don't you come by the club? I've been looking for someone who might be able to do this. There's a open slot at the gig, and where you want to go,
Yes.
okay, is the Riot.
The Riot?
The Riot. The Riot is a up and coming club.
I see.
They get acts like weak racks and so forth. So they are not club scene, a little higher
More
than that.
of a venue.
They're a venue. Yeah, and they have a pretty nice setup there. And he says, tomorrow go by. Tell them that I'd like to give you a chance and that you might be able to fill that slot.
And while he's giving me something, I will literally use to fill a slot. I mean, I assume this chart is like.
Yeah, you can stick the shard,
Slot
you
it.
know. Yeah, you slot it, you know.
I mean, I feel
directions
like.
and all
Yeah, I was
that.
just gonna say. I feel like that's the polite thing to do. Somebody gives you a shard. I mean,
Slot it.
Well, it's a lot like a business card.
yeah,
which-
exactly. And I just brush my hair back over the ports, pop it in.
Okay. Yeah. So he smiles and she says, I really must be going now, but check that shard out and feel free to finish the drinks. And he gets up and you see something that's about the equivalent of Chivas Regal.
Okay, so he's got the
And
bottle
he's got-
service.
he's got the bottle service, and he basically does some kind of sleight of hand. I'm not sure how he does it.
Prestidigitation.
But he literally lays another large, fairly solid whiskey tumbler down what appeared to be an empty table before, and he passes the other hand over, and there's ice in there, and he says, feel free to pour yourself a drink.
I will. It's like he's gonna leave.
And he says, Aubrey, it's time. You don't that you're not sure it's Audrey or Aubrey.
Yeah.
So right. Yeah, and he's so deep.
Yeah, it's way down here.
Whales hear him offshore.
Even now, they're arriving.
Okay, and he and the other person with the silver hair and the galaxy eyes, they rise, and they give you, the galaxy eyes person gives you massively dazzling smile for a moment, and then they leave. Okay, and you guys have come back to one small encore, and now it's off stage while LTB is getting themselves, cranking themselves up.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna switch into his big cool chair.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna basically send a message out to the rest of the band, including the tech.
Yeah.
They deserve a reward.
Yeah.
For keeping up with it, but we're like dialed in here. Like we've got a night planned.
Yeah, and while you're dialing them in, one of the hostesses nods, and you see from the kind of behind the bar area, Crisis Lumen, who's currently the night manager, as it were, for the bar. She handles actually more of the gigs and things like that. So
Scheduling.
Yeah, she does scheduling.
So we know each other.
Yeah, a bit. And she basically raises a glass, and one of the waitrons comes over and does a mental count of you guys, including your tech, and sets down identical glasses in front of each of you.
Cool. So we
But
get the
she's
thing.
she's bringing them with ice already in there.
Yeah.
You don't know exactly what Mr. Edge did, but you figure he's probably gotten this wired down.
Yeah.
Sometime. It's an impressive party trick.
We get
it's
the
fun.
message. We're like, we're at Big Spreader. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah.
Brand new logo. Yeah, so canonically, we have to say, and this is why the tech gets to drink at the big table.
Yes.
Is that they have to come up with a new logo every time.
Exactly.
show.
The tech is like,
That's our thing.
And so they've had to do 3 tonight.
Yeah. A record.
I like to think your tech looks a little like, if you remember Rebecca's brother in Edge Runners, where he has the fingers that go.
He's so good.
Yeah.
I imagine he looks like Chris Straub. Is that
Yeah.
weird?
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that
Super,
works.
like cool structural hair.
Really good at making logos?
The right combo, like
Yeah.
the right combination of like the gray is like hotter somehow. It's rude. He's so hot. It's rude.
It took it. Do you need a minute?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I resent Chris for the heat.
Would you like to cool off?
Thank you. All I'm saying is that I think that. So I got the cosign over here from Crisis.
From Lumen, yeah.
Yeah. Drinks are out, glasses are out. And then just a real quick, like as the tech comes over, just like the arm around, but it's like the very paternal, like close to the neck. Just give him a good hug, shake.
He's
But
thinking,
no words.
You didn't kill it. No.
No.
He's kind of thinking, so what was with all the name changes?
No words.
I don't get it.
That's part of our aesthetic. It's
Man,
polymorphic.
you're
We're the
making
world's
me-
first polymorphic band.
What's a polymorphic band?
This is a
for
polymorphic band.
Silverhand's sake, tell me what this means.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah, Jam is writing polymorphic down.
Yeah,
Question mark?
that's your next name.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm writing all of these.
And he stops and says, "I'm not doing a logo for that."
I say, do you want me to do a logo for it?
Okay, I'll do a logo, but not tonight.
Here's a few examples, and I'm just gonna do some quick ones. Just sketch them up a little bit. It's regular fonts.
Okay, so you guys are drinking his whiskey.
We are.
And it looks pretty good. And as you're, kind of enjoying your good fortune, you hear, and now the act of the night, LTB. Okay, and you hear a thunderous crashing down chord, and then the lead for their group steps forward, and he leans Mike says, "We're here for you, people, because you're here for us." And he leans over
cultural.
and he starts playing, and you realize, oh my God, he's got a keytar. Which is like, what? It's
Incredible.
a keytar. For those of you who've never seen this,
no,
it's a
it's a-
guitar keyboard.
It's an artifact.
And it's an art. Yeah, it's literally an artifact. they're artifacts now, as a matter of fact.
This is what I
Yeah.
mean. This far ahead, this is like a museum piece.
Yeah, oh yeah. And, so...
Analog plugs.
Yeah, just about. I mean, he's obviously flexing the fact that, I have knowledge and culture and everything else like that.
The old
And
way.
you remember, does anybody want to do a deep dive search on these guys?
I'll do that right now. Like while we're all there, I mean, let's just say we have like our group chat open.
Yeah.
And because we got to be cool, but all the dirt, like all the filth is just in the text. So let's do I want to do a quick search for these LTB characters who so recently were enemies, but maybe there's an ally opportunity.
Optimistic.
Let's see. Let's just see how it goes.
Okay. So, they roll into their set. By the way, the person who's speaking, when you first kind of go over on them, the lead is Saurine. Okay. Saur, 2 E's and an N.
How hot are they?
In which way?
1 to 10. Oh, multiple polarities of heat.
Okay, yeah. Saurine knows, as much as any good rocker should know, how to look good. He is definitely leaning into the more, like, not macho male, but, kind of, I'd say I should be a vampire, but I don't like that much black.
But
Kinda look-
eyeliner.
Yeah. Oh,
Sweet.
yeah, eyeliner.
Eyeliner.
It's full.
But subtle enough. It's
Okay.
like you look at him, you go, guy's hot, but I can't quite pin down what. You realize that this is pretty well machined.
It's a multi-spectrum heat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a heat that's designed to like warm everybody in the room.
I'm intrigued.
Okay. And you also notice that, actually, let's find out how much you notice.
Okay.
I hope that was a good one for me.
Nova. Yeah, he for a moment, the eyes are sweeping the room as that kind of catch, everybody in the eye for a moment, and he stops and he lingers over you.
Back at the table.
And then kind of keeps moving, but there's chemistry.
No, I put the double eye emoji right in the group chat.
I don't know what that means.
I saw. I say no, Silk. It means. You saw there was an eye connection.
What?
Oh yeah. That he definitely looked at Nova like 100%.
Whereas you want to scrub?
Does my hair look okay?
No, please don't. But please do not kill.
No, I'm saying, like, is this something we got to worry about, or?
No, I don't think we have to worry about
I
it.
think the front man is at least not going to hurt her.
Yeah,
any
I mean,
visible way.
we might be trashed.
Might break her heart, but
Yeah.
other than that, no.
Oh. Well, then knock your boots off or whatever. Go for it.
As the kids say.
Yeah,
You got one life.
Oh, you nomads.
Silk has arrived. Silk is crossfaded at this point. Silk is just.
Don't judge. Don't count drinks. That's number one. Number two, don't fucking judge me.
Don't judge me.
You think I wanted this job? You think I'm like, oh yeah, let me drive these people around?
Yeah, I remember the conversation.
It paid your gas.
Yeah.
Or your chew too.
I like
actually.
pour another. Don't count drinks and be doing the. What are you, the fucking police?
No.
Why don't you focus on
He
your
thinks he's
eye
your
fucking
dad.
or whatever? Yeah,
Nothing.
you're not my dad.
You wouldn't be the first
Leave me
time.
alone.
Yeah, you're not our dad.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm on.
But I'm kind of your dad. Like at the same time.
No, you're not.
My dad would never tell me to stop drinking.
And I'm like
That's how I know.
passing my spliff to Jam. Yeah, shut the fuck
And-
up.
Fuck up.
You're not our dad.
Behind you, a couple people who are wearing red and white LTB shirts stand
yeah.
and go, "Hey, hold it down! You messed up the set." And
I put a hand on his shoulder. No.
no. You're the one who has the battle axe in any fantasy game, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
I have
cool.
a friend who's a lot like
But
you.
no, it's like, but now you're messed up a couple ways, and now you're like, no.
We're just chilling. Sorry, man.
Yeah, and the guy's looking at you. They're kind of danger punk, but not like really dangerous. But you see right behind them is a guy who looks like he was chiseled out of rock, and he's
Chip.
he's kind of leaning over, and he's wearing an LTV T-shirt that should be ripping, you know.
Oh, okay.
And he says,
We were being too loud.
and he goes,
We were too
and
loud.
it's
Sorry.
it's in a whistle kind of blow that you could hear for a quarter mile away, and you know, between the wails on the other guy's
Train
voice.
whistle.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nova just repeats and whispers, "My dad would never tell me to stop drinking."
She still wants to have the fight, but she's gonna have the fight.
Let's have the fight. Okay. And they start playing their sets and going on. You notice occasionally that Serene is looking over towards your table, but you now have realized, let's see who picks up first. Okay.
Hot material.
Silk and Nova, you know, you might want to call it, you know, two girls looking out for each other, because you're definitely getting the rest of the band is also following his eye.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah. At this
Is it-
point, I'm
is
like
it-
pretty. I've rolled another one, and so I'm like pretty. But I'm also very spiritual, so I feel like the universe is guiding me, and I'm like,
Right.
this is gonna be a bad situation.
Maybe they just think I'm my mom. And as you
They're
guys
gonna
would
Wow.
drill so
As you
many
guys-
holes in you that it's like it's not worth. You know.
as you guys would know, my mom is a very famous Rockerboy performer.
She's
a
Knock
Rockerboy.
One.
Knox.
Knox one.
Knox one.
It's a good name.
Got it.
It's a good name. Is it- yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
call her Knox because she makes
I'm
your
just-
motor race.
Saying like the gender ratio is off. I don't
mix.
think you should go for it. I think you're gonna be a pass around party bottom.
Here,
Oh, no, I
was
don't-
just
I don't
gonna say-
know.
So I'm gonna go in and I'm
Not
gonna go
what
to
I signed up for.
I'm gonna go to the private chat to SR
Okay.
Silk Road, and the text just says, "We out."
We out.
Yeah.
I grabbed the bottle on my way out.
Okay, smart woman.
No, let's order.
We don't have money.
You don't have that money for
Well, I mean,
this.
to
Well,
pay
you
the
could
thing,
buy
right?
you could buy a corn dog or a couple tacos
Yeah.
Can we just like stealth take a bottle from another table?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to,
I was gonna take about
Okay, I
Edge
like
paid
that.
for.
on
here. Who wants to do it?
I do. I will definitely.
Okay.
Try.
So you
Just
definitely
sloppy?
try.
on the way out.
Okay, this ought to be fascinating.
They
So,
didn't have a craft service table.
I have expectations because you were backstage
Knox.
with your mom.
Yeah.
Knox, your base is
My
9
mom
in
is
stealth.
famous.
Yeah.
Your base is 9 in
Yeah, it's
stealth.
not
so
great.
make a roll. Oh, 9's not bad.
No,
mean, you know,
Can
it's-
I?
you're not
Is it possible?
phenomenal,
Is it
but-
possible for me to help? Is it like?
Not for what she's doing,
I mean,
unless you can
just to
define
distract.
a way.
Just to
define me how you're going to help.
I'm just saying because we're leaving. We're getting up here in the table area.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bump somebody. But sorry.
Okay. We'll get back to you in a
Yeah.
minute. You're doing that. Knox, you are going for a bottle on a table next to somebody.
Totally.
Yeah, and we love
I
it.
got a 15.
Okay.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. You get the bottle, but you realize as you're kind of waltzing away that there's another thing going on.
Oh, at the table.
Well, not at that table, but as he's trying to make the distraction, he bumps into a third table. And the third table,
We were out.
Basically, you were almost out. And the third table basically includes the guy who's Mr. Man Mountain. And
Mr. Shush.
yeah, Mr.
Shisher.
The shush.
Yeah, the
Who
shusher.
shushes?
And they rise, and you see several other people, both male and female as a mix,
Squad.
and they're all built like this. So you kind of, if you thought about
Oh
this, you
no!
go,
They all went to the same fucking barber, but it's like the cyberware version.
you recognize them because of the tats that they do wear, glowing tats on their arms, which are numbers done as weights. So it's like, 150 TN, that sort of thing. And you realize that you just bumped into the table of the animals. The animals are a call them a weightlifting.
I know what they are.
Yeah, okay. Guys,
no.
people who look like mountains, who live to lift weights and throw people through walls. Their idea of a good time is, picking up a chain gun and carrying it like a regular,
like
pistol.
a regular
like a
gun.
Clan of Gym Bros? Or,
Yeah, exactly.
They're-
Imagine
they're-
cyber gym bros.
Cyber gym bros. Yep. And what you realize is it's animal night out, because like the next 2 tables are a mixture of regular dates and animals. And again, the way to look at the animals is that you're looking at a person who is basically muscled beyond belief. Looks like they walked out
They're
of
hyperhuman.
yeah, they look like they walked out of a bad DC comic.
Right. Oh,
No, Jim Lee.
Liefeld?
It's a Jim Lee comic.
Is it Jim?
I was thinking Liefeld
Is it-
coded.
Yeah, like
where you
Liefeld,
can,
even better.
where you
yeah.
can see this and this at the same time.
Somehow, and you go, how did that happen?
Yeah.
What does the geometry look like on these
Like
guys?
who's making clothes for this demographic?
Yeah.
That's the business opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shot. Okay,
So that bump happens. I'm apologizing with my mouth while texting Crisis for a bottle order.
okay.
So I'm hoping that she will bring some bottles as this is starting to heat up.
She says, "What kind of booze do you want, anyway?"
I said, I don't know whatever these motherfuckers drink. Gas.
Oh God! I've got to go. Hang on!
get
I've
the
got to go
chill
look
out.
them. I've got to go look out, find out where they are. You're not making this easy on me, and
They're animals. I don't mean that euphemistically. I mean like
Yeah, no,
no, they're the
That is-
animals. I know. I can see. I have eyes. God, you make my life so. And about that point, you realize that some of the other tables, sort of scattered around, have taken notice, and you're looking at a sea of red and white LTB t-shirts.
We need to get out of here.
But
Oh, no.
was I
Okay.
successful in grabbing
Yeah.
that bottle?
Yes, you have that bottle.
Yeah, now you have the ultimate
but-
distraction.
and you got sort of part of the way. And what messed it up was when the animal's lead stood up, Mr. Stood up. That was loud enough for everybody to hear, and you were right in that path of where they could see it. So it's like you're standing there going, "I'm looking so sneaky. I'm looking so." Pause.
Shriek.
Yeah. Squeak. Ah, I'm dead. So you're kind of in that mid-step holding their bottle, which actually is surprisingly decent tequila.
Hey.
As
This
I'm
is
like
great info.
pretending like I was just checking the label.
Oh, this is the silver. Oh, that's
Oh
very
yeah,
nice.
this is
This
good
is
stuff.
this was the yeah.
Yeah, and it might have actually really been produced by a real mezcal plant. Which would be really expensive.
Elevated.
Yes, elevated. Usually, what you're getting is stuff that's been built out of a vat and then gene tailored. But this is actually might be good stuff.
Victory Gin.
Yeah,
We love the ref.
which basically you're frozen. Their eyes have snapped to you, and you realize as his new friends
Yes.
all rise and blot out the sun, and you see a bunch of other people kind of notices that the room suddenly seems quiet, and LTB has stopped playing.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good. Can I just go like be charming to this
Yes.
person?
To the person who,
The shusher?
okay, the shusher,
I feel like the shusher is
The
kind
man who shushes.
the man who shushes. I got to remember that one.
It's Johnny Shook Your Hands. But listen, this is what you need. There's someone else you could appeal to in this dark time.
And it ain't you. But
He's on. You're talking about the lead singer.
the lead singer is stopped and he's just kind of looking. And we're going to pause a half a second while you are making amends to
Trying.
get a bottle. And she's flipping through going, "Oh, frack. That was the last bottle."
Of their shit.
What do you think? What do you think that they? Well, remember the stuff that was getting stolen
Right.
was
The best.
pretty luxe stuff.
Was checking the label.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It was going to be a great night. I mean,
Yeah, it was. Well,
Let's
it
go
still
back
could
then.
be.
Let's think
I mean,
about it.
for her, it's going to be a great night. She's already limbering up.
Me and Jam are chilling.
Yeah,
I think the thing is, I'm like
And the tech is kind of like
kind of a fighter,
surreptitiously-
but not really.
The tech is surreptitiously reaching into his boot and he's pulling out a police baton just in case.
I feel like we'd have like a signal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. All
I mean,
right,
one screams, "Don't hit me!"
that's it. We're gonna head out. No autographs. No time for autographs tonight. You're gonna have to get those at the next gig. Animals. I love you guys. I was gonna be an animal,
That was close.
but I'm not strong, so I did this instead. Sorry about my man here. We're out.
You're trying to persuade, right?
I am very much trying to
Make a
persuade.
check.
This is what I want.
Okay,
And
and tell me what you want to. I mean, is it generally oil over the waters, or is it?
I want to flatter, and I want to
But
seem
is it
cool.
one, or is it all
It's
of
the
the people
shusher.
at the table?
To me, he seems
Yeah,
like
I feel
they're
like he
taking
runs
his
it.
lead.
Yeah.
he runs the place.
Yeah, and I want to use a little bit of
he's the head
that.
Jim bro.
Whatever energy I came off stage with, I was just up there, rocking it, and I have a little bit of that still,
The shine.
and I'm flattering the shit out of his muscles. Maybe even a little. Ooh, that's a nice
Yeah.
tricep. What am I doing? Just straight persuasion?
You're doing persuasion, which your total will be the base plus
Yep.
that.
12 plus 7. 19.
19. Okay.
That's not bad.
Okay. The shusher has risen, and you literally went up with nice muscles, and
Fucking toned, man.
Yeah.
I love it. You gotta tell me how you do it.
says, "I live."
I can tell.
And he grabs you by the front of your shirt.
I don't like that.
He's gonna lift you.
Okay,
I don't like
yes.
that.
This is when I jump over to my how many people die in a scene.
No.
I thought it was pretty persuasive.
I know.
You were being persuasive.
Thank you.
He's
I think,
gonna lift.
I think he upset you.
Yeah.
I think he upset him so
I'm
much
actually
that
going to need the red dirt map to decide whether or not you're thrown to a wall or not. Okay.
You got the whole diagram ready to go.
Oh yeah. My guys are good. They get me. Hey, you should see what I've got for the riot. That's really nice.
Spoilers.
They got a jumbotron, man. I mean, son of a gun. All right then, here we
My
are.
fringe is just dangling.
Oh, it's limp.
Yeah.
It's just
wet
gently
noodle.
swaying.
Okay.
that's
find
like
how
somebody's
bad this
fantasy
is.
though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like it.
They basically, you are like complimenting, and they're now filling part of the sky in your view, and they grabbed you by the lapels. I will let you make an attempt to get out of the way and not have your lapels grabbed.
Is that?
But I'm going to give you -2 on that roll because you probably didn't expect that one, and you didn't expect to be lifted Darth Vader style off the floor.
Is that evasion?
Yes.
Okay. -2. 16.
16. Okay.
That's not bad. Well, see, but he's all
Okay.
cyber muscle. So.
So he grabs you, but that doesn't mean he's fast. It just
Yeah.
means he's big.
Yeah.
And they dodge, or you dodge and step back. And let me just double check. Oh, yeah, that's kind of. The good news, Darkmagic, is that you generally are fairly high in perception, so you almost back into the guy on the other side.
Okay.
But you stop just so you're like, and the other guy you're backing away from is looking and says, "What's the matter? Do I offend?" And he very kind of ostentatiously raises a huge arm and kind of does the sniffing the pits thing. And then he looks back at you, and you notice as he does so, his eyes light up gold.
Not at all.
Actually, not gold, red.
No, your
Wrong guy.
musk is quite intoxicating, in fact. I stepped away so as not to be too overwhelmed and sorcelled by it.
Ensorcelled.
I tried to clear my head. It's quite the aroma.
It's a heady blend.
Yeah, wow, He's like Old Spice.
It is. You should
Yeah.
bottle that shit, man. I'd buy it for now. Anyway, we're leaving.
I'm writing it
Right
we're
now.
going.
No.
Okay, you're going
We have to get
and you're headed towards the door. Okay, just so you have a general idea of what you're sort of avoiding walking into. The bar is, you won't be able to see it, but basically there's an entryway. Okay, there's a staff exit, but you probably don't think you'll make it there. You're about mid-tables right now looking at the stage, cat a corner, which means it's about 20 feet to hit the entryway and then out from there. There's a gallery that overlooks the bar, and basically when the music stops and LTB basically kind of did the record scratch, kind of stop, everything went quiet, and you realize that there was a whole lot of people, and they weren't all animals, and they were all looking at you.
Right.
Okay. And Mr. Smells Good, as I like to call him, the Old Spice guy, he turns and says, "You don't say." And he starts walking towards you, and behind you guys in your group, you notice that people are moving to opposite sides so that you have a tunnel that leaves that area.
An escape route?
An escape route, right.
Well, we should take it.
Yeah.
I'm backing up the entire time towards that door.
Okay.
I'm like right behind you.
Interesting question. How are you packing?
In terms
What
of
do you
weaponry?
got? Weaponry, right.
I have inside a hidden volume.
Of the Kama Sutra. No.
Yeah, the sacred one. No, I had inside a secret place that you guys know.
I don't want to know your secret.
I was gonna say I don't know it.
Yeah, we're going to move past that now.
I do keep a Militech Lexington.
Okay, well, that's always a good
M10AF.
idea. Okay.
I
And
do have a Militech Lexington.
okay,
Somebody.
so you guys have Lexingtons. That's a good standard. Think of it like it's the cheap 45 of this time.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
work.
I also have these men's
Yeah,
blades.
but have you popped them yet?
Really?
Or are you
Blades?
keeping it?
Not yet.
Okay.
But, yeah.
You hate doing that because every time you do it, it kind of messes up your clothes.
True, Pat
Yeah.
looks so cool doing it.
Yeah, it's true, but
Plus
you've got
sleeves
like
for the
all
week.
these, you've got all these leotards and jackets that have a slash.
Yeah.
And you put them on in the morning and it goes.
Yeah.
Oh
Hangs out of the arm.
Well, and also I think as soon as one set comes out, I think that's like the ante. I think a bunch of other Mantis blades come out after that happens.
Yeah,
like,
it's
True,
we're all
true.
throwing Mantis blades.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you at this point you're not throwing Mantis blades.
No.
What are you packing?
I always have my super chrome sidearm,
Okay,
and my
Ooh,
character
shiny.
Seek, so she always has a stun blade like somewhere on her. She
Okay.
always has a knife on her.
okay. And what are you carrying? Is your axe really an axe?
well,
Because I know it has a flamethrower.
It's a flamethrower guitar, but I also do have a handgun, a Militech Omaha.
Oh, okay. She should have the Omaha. Okay. All
trade-
right.
But
So-
I'm saying that a flamethrower is not. A flamethrower can also be used to be like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah, I mean, he uses
It's
it a lot.
a good room clear, and
Yeah.
right now you have basically an aisle with people on either side, most
gauntlet.
of whom are wearing red and white LTB T-shirts. They were the main act.
Yeah.
So this is their people. And you get towards the door and you start through the door. And as you're opening the door won't open. The double doors do not open because there's something blocking the double doors
on the other side.
on the other side of the double doors that open.
Do we see it?
It's like
Is
a
there a little
physical-
window?
No,
Or is
no,
this
it's
mechanical?
actually glass. And you can see it. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy.
Well, I mean,
Oh, boy.
I guess
Death.
we'll see. I guess we'll see what it is.
Death
Maybe it sucks.
destruction. Yeah, no.
Maybe it's bad.
I mean,
It usually is bad, actually, but
Yeah,
you
he
know.
did.
Yeah.
We wanted as much detail as possible about
Yeah.
our guns.
Well, yeah, at least know what the weapon accuracy is, and I'm assuming all of those are pistols, so you're
Yeah.
actually within a good range for pistols.
Yeah, this
My
is
flamethrower is considered a shotgun.
Yeah, and that's how we would check it out if we did that. Let me double check one thing real
Could that
quick.
blast through the glass?
We'll see. I'm ready.
Just
At a
change the
moment's
temp.
notice.
I was gonna
Ready,
say, we
moment's
could
notice
break
to
the
die
glass.
horribly.
Yeah, I mean, we have many, many techniques we could use to
You know,
crack
it would
the
have been
door.
great not bumping into him.
Yeah.
Well, look,
That would have worked really
a
well.
lot of people have a lot of opinions about the way I carry myself in space, and they're wrong.
In space. We are panning right now across the floor. The bar is to one side. The doors are solid, not glass.
Okay,
Stand
solid
corrected.
doors.
They're solid doors.
New door.
And so you start to push them open. You've gone past the tables where they were.
Right.
And like I said, the place stops. The door will not open.
Right.
Okay. Not a good situation to be in.
I mean, so
Okay.
far we agree, I think.
Yeah. And so you basically hear the voice of Soren saying,
Okay.
"You've regrettably broken my concentration and disturbed my wa."
Oh, shit.
And there's a rumbling as the audience, as the audience realizes, "Whoa, wait a minute! You know,
We ruined the show.
you ruined the show, right? Yeah, not good." So at that point, you get almost where you're trying to get that door open, and I want to see essentially who's going to be at the door pushing the hardest right now.
Checks strength level, probably not.
Yeah,
me.
by 4.
I feel like
Open the door.
like it could be me because I have really good reflexes. Like I move fast.
Yep.
I would like to move away, like to sort of give you space behind me to work at the door.
Yeah,
And I
to clear.
I unsling the guitar and just one burst comes out and I go, locked doors are a fucking fire hazard. And I,
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to give you a cool point for that. Okay.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
it was pretty cool.
It's pretty
Fire
cool.
hazard should also
That's
be the
pretty
name of our
cool.
next band.
That's a really good one.
Okay, fire hazard. Fire hazard. Wait, is that it?
No, if
Heavy hunger.
there's a scenario, there's a Hungry Horrors.
Yeah.
There's another scenario here where we're going to see how this goes, but this may have to result in some type of the devil went down to Georgia fiddle off
Playoff.
between these guitars. I'm saying, be ready. I may have to.
I know his waw's disturbed now. He might not
Yeah,
be
his
down
waw
for
is
that.
disturbed.
This is the ultimate time to battle him in this
We
context.
could do a battle.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
I
prepare
can't
ourselves.
wait for the wall. Wait for the wall. Okay. So, everything's dead silent, and you've got that moment when you're at the door and you kind of turn because you were pushing on it.
Right.
I want to know who's on the door.
Yeah, I think there are 3 of us. I think are on the door, and Jam is
Who's
free to
next?
space.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means you are the furthest away from the door. to
Yes.
Do that. Otherwise,
Yes.
you've gotten your hair fried.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
And your tech is flipped out his bag and is looking through it rather furiously.
Hastily?
Yeah. He's going, God dang, I just put it right here. Too many pockets. Okay. And you are about, I'd say, sort of behind him because I know you don't want to get toasted.
No. Yeah, I mean we're all basically over
Yeah.
here. He's providing cover fire for the exit.
Okay, then. Time for that good old awareness.
Here, can you see this door?
Okay.
Like as a
That's what I was wondering. Like
as a net runner.
as a net runner, like, is there something like the door? Like, can I make it malfunction?
You would have to get into the security systems. You
how
can
it's controlled.
do it.
Yeah.
It's going to take you some time. 12 meters, you were close enough to where there are cameras. You might try to go into the cameras. But you know it's going to take a little time because you're going to have to go through all the levels of the architecture, as it's called, the structure of the protection. The data.
Yeah.
So it could take some time. But because you actually had a very good role in terms of perception, you realize that what's blocking the door isn't security, it's a really big person on the other side of the door.
I was gonna say because I have Karoshi optics, like I have IR vision. Can I like flip that on and like see the form of
Probably,
a person
yeah.
on the other side?
technically it doesn't quite work that way, but I'll give it to you.
It's too cool not to be red. Do you see this horrifying shape?
That's holding
There's like a Hulk holding the door.
Yeah, basically, you think it's something like that, you know.
Would a
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you remember, oh yes,
door?
that's right. This band was Adam Smasher's favorite. No,
Oh shit! Adam Smash, this is his favorite shit.
yeah, no. Adam actually likes country, but that's another story.
How thick is this door? Can a bullet get through this door?
Yes, a bullet could get through this. Actually, no, correction. A bullet cannot get through this door.
It's
I forgot what
designed
it was. Yeah,
To keep
people.
Nova
Yeah.
from doing stuff.
I only
Okay.
did it twice before.
All right, so you have literally a really big person on the other side of the door, and they are. You think actually they're trying to get in through the door, or they're holding. You're not sure which, but they've got their hands, as far as you can generally tell, on the crash bars.
Okay. Now, so I had a fantasy about the door maybe doing that. There is something else you can hack into, and that is this man's head.
Uh-huh.
The guy who's holding the door.
Yeah, the person holding the door.
Yeah, can I like quick hack
You
this
want
guy?
a quick hack? You're right on
You
top
should
of
get
it.
into his brain.
Yeah, let's
Into your brain.
jump into this person's
Make him
brain.
forget how to hold a door.
Yeah, exactly. Make him forget all door knowledge. This
What
game
is
is
a
very
door?
specific.
Very specific.
I don't even know what this is. He's horrified by it.
Door, what is this door? I keep hearing that in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice,
Yeah,
you know.
it works.
I can't understand this door. Okay. What do you want to do of the major things that you've
Of
got?
the quick hacks.
Okay, yeah, you're good for a quick hack. That will take one of you have 3 actions in net space and 1 in meat space.
Cool.
So I'm giving you all 3 because you're just kind of standing there right now going,
Right.
oh, God.
So
we're
like
gonna
I
die."
could technically, let's see, attempt to quick hack in this guy's brain and then possibly overheat him, which would result in it says target is now on fire.
Yep.
Something in a fire vein.
Somebody on
Yeah.
fire, their first priority would not be keeping the door open,
Okay.
right?
I'm on fire. I think I'll keep this door cool.
Yeah. My mom said that I needed to make sure that doors stay closed, and God damn it,
Well, he
That's a
said-
fire hazard.
That's a fire hazard.
It is a
And
fire
now we will prove the point.
that gave
He is-
Nova the idea.
Indeed, the
Yeah.
fire hazard.
Okay, so Nova, we've got 2 of 3 actions. So the
okay.
first one is what? You're doing a quick hack, but what is that quick hack? Are you messing with the cyberware? Are you luring them? Are you slowing them up?
There's one that's overheat.
Overheat. Okay,
yeah.
so that's what you're doing. Okay. I want you to take your interface, okay, and you're going to take that rank, whatever it is, 1d10, and you can also spend luck. Luck is, for those of you that I didn't get into and haven't played it before, luck is a pool of points you can burn instead of just a stat that you can burn to improve rolls. Okay? When you're out of luck, you're out of luck.
Yeah.
So there's some people who just by nature are lucky and they have high luck stats.
So for the perceivable episodes we're in,
yeah.
It's
This is it.
it's a
this is
resource.
it?
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
reset this.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Does
to
not
know.
reset.
Okay. Good to know. All right.
Fine.
So I'll
Oh,
do
you're pretty lucky.
my quick hack is 1d10 and then interface is 4.
Okay.
So hopefully I don't roll too bad, but I did. I rolled it. So it's a 6 total.
That's a 6 total. Okay, they do not burst into flames. And nothing happens except for a moment they kind of feel like that. And then
Like,
The graphics card kind of, the fans get a
You
little
hear the
loud.
fan turn on?
Yeah. He's like, he's cool now. He's good right now.
the door basically is ripped off the hinges. So you could make an escape here. But
Yeah,
gonna
that
go on both
helps
sides.
us.
But you see that the door is kind of not like thrown. It's like, "Ah!" And you see a really statuesque blonde woman who's about close to 7 feet tall. She's wearing, and looks good in it, a cocktail dress.
Really?
And
She's an employee, apparently.
no, she's also got a little sign that says, "We love you, Soren." Sorry.
Oh no.
Super fan.
Oh no, this is the worst.
This is the super fan.
No.
And she's obviously, she's also, if you look down to her shapely bare legs, because she's wearing a little cocktail dress, you see that she has an animal's tattoo on her.
Oh man.
And
They're not always gym rats, you know? And she basically opens or rips the door hinges off and says, why was that stuck? And she says this.
She's not mad?
And she says this in a really kind of, I wouldn't say Valley Girl voice, but getting there.
But there's
kind
a
of like,
lilt in it.
yeah, and that older, like I was a Valley Girl once, but I grew up and now I'm a mother with 4.5 kids, and you know. Oh my God!
So
So
do we
it's
just?
heading into Karen territory.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
glad you didn't catch her on fire. Okay. Listen, so is this an opportunity
Karen
for us to
on fire.
I was gonna
her
say,
and out?
I think, can I try to like bribe her with her booth and be like, listen, we got a primo booth. It's all yours. You can have it. We're gonna head out. It's right there. Great shot. So you'll be able to make eye contact with Soreen.
And I'll just push
Great
the
spot.
bottle from the table right into her hands.
Yeah.
Here, we got that for you too.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Enjoy.
you.
Yeah.
Your whole
I
night's
mean,
set
I'm the
up.
one who picked it up.
This is
so
what I
I'm
mean.
like, yeah,
And if that
I wanted
doesn't
you
work,
to have this.
that booth
Yeah.
is yours.
and
Go
if
for
that
it.
doesn't work, I am going to persuade her into proving her super fanhood by challenging her to a dance off.
Okay,
Challenging her
we have multiple layers
Yeah.
of
Oh,
safety.
Okay, multiple layers of crazy.
And then maybe she'll cower away in shame.
Well, after you flex
Watch me
on her,
find out
Yeah.
she's like an amazing dancer.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
This
be
is,
The
that-
dice
that's-
will tell. I don't know.
it's
She's
gonna.
got like some Meg Thee Stallion moves. Like she can like pop it open.
But then maybe she's
Yeah.
distracted and we just go. I mean, this works either way.
Yeah.
I don't think
Maybe.
he agrees.
Yeah, that,
I don't think it's
that maybe is kind of a
just wanna
large
have a dance
question.
off.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Obviously,
Okay.
we like the hustle, but
There's hustle and there's crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this now. She is basically holding both sides of the door.
yeah,
And looking.
got doors.
Yeah, and looking, this is kind of like shields for her, you know.
Right.
And so there's a problem, which is that you're gonna have to get her to put down the doors before you guys can run past her.
But she cannot keep holding these doors
and hold
the
this
liquor.
bottle of Chivas Regal. This is the
Okay.
sour apple flavor. I guess Edge was into that.
No, here's what's
Sour
up.
apple.
This
Okay,
is like
hang
some
on.
Indiana Jones placing
Oh.
the thing, right? Is this bad?
She stops and she says, in this icy voice, "I don't drink."
God damn it.
And
Okay. I take my spliff out.
Listen, that was vast. Yeah, you're
that's nice. That's nice. Okay, and she steps forward, and you realize that one, she isn't 7 feet tall, but she's
Yeah.
got like 8-inch heels. Yeah,
This is a statue, basically.
yeah. And she's not the sort to like immediately grab you by the lapels, but
Although this does happen sometimes.
yeah, well, if you've offended her in some way or another, like
Right.
offering her alcohol with what looks like an intent to maybe get her drunk and take advantage of her, which she's now filing through her head really fast and deciding whether you are doing that. And she did not decide that. Thank God you get to live.
No, but get that spliff pointed the right direction.
Do you just smoke?
Let the aromatics waft over.
Okay.
Purify.
Oh, let's see how that works. Okay. That's going to be interesting. She disdainfully says, "I don't know where that's been," and she flicks it away from you.
Guys,
Wasting dope. My God.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh.
Jam is crawling around. Listen, I drink and smoke, so.
Yeah.
So it's
Thank
like for
you.
me,
maybe the dance off.
here. For now, let's just listen.
Cyberpunk dance off.
This is your answer for everything. Now, let's just see if she'll come in, and then we can go behind her and
Yeah,
leave.
offer to hold the
actually-
door. Hey, you want me to hold this for you?
She says, "Why, thank you."
Of course. I got you.
And she steps a little sideways past you and into the room. And
Gone.
as she says that, she says, "Why is it so quiet here, Matt?"
I dropped the door. I'm holding it. I
says to the
Looking
guy
out.
across the way who
Yeah.
blocked out the sun.
Sprinting.
I'm
He
cyber
goes-
running.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are
Can I
running.
do that?
Okay, you
Dot
go.
com.
Yeah.
As soon as she hands me the door, I'm like gone.
No, we
Okay.
scurry like rats
Yeah.
Run,
for a
run.
sinking ship.
Okay, you go running to your vehicle.
My car.
Except as you go running out into the lot, you realize that there are a lot of other people, many of them wearing red and white t-shirts.
Well, they didn't see what was going on in there, right?
Show's in there, folks.
Shows in there.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them says, cracking her
kill-
knuckles, I decided to make my own show. You want to dance? And
Nobody
you are
This is the
basically
moment I've been waiting.
dance off, yes. And basically, you've got about 15 people. You don't think this was impromptu. Your sense is that since the moment you walked in,
We already created problems. We made a villain for life, right?
Yeah.
Here, Silk Road. Tell me you got some automation installed in this thing.
What, like my car will drive to us?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure a lot.
you think this is a Tesla?
Yeah.
It's going to drive to the parking lot and then it's going to crash into a car. No.
What I want you to do, if you just make it do Brody's here in the, I think that's going to handle most of our problems.
Do you want me to run them over with my car?
Well, let's see how this next part goes.
Yeah.
But also, just as a side note,
Yeah.
like, beefing bands is great marketing. It's good for.
Oh no, I think
We just have to
there's
get it
actually
alive.
yeah. So we should try to kill as few of them as
We should
possible,
also like
just
have
for the
fans
brand.
so they could fight for us.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Okay, you guys need more fans,
Yeah.
obviously.
Here, do you have any? Do we have any music? Like, do we have any giveaways? Do we have anything in the van?
Oh, like,
tapes?
Do you have any,
This is what I mean. Well,
Tapes, Well, actually,
These are gonna be shards.
it'd be
Like
shards.
merch?
Shards
I'm
for
saying
everyone.
if we've got some shards, I'm saying maybe
do we have shards?
We have shards. Yeah, we've got
I would make
shards.
sure we got shards for days, and also we have a couple of the
Shards for days.
Please.
We have a couple.
Is that another name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But we also have a couple of some of our old merch concepts that didn't like 100% work.
Yeah, can I use bribery? Like if in the back of this truck you've got like some merch that just didn't, some t-shirts that didn't work, old band names.
Yeah, I mean it's all from other days.
Yeah.
and free music. Right.
And we're autographing. We're here to sign whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're here.
Photos.
Yeah, we're good.
No touching, but definitely we do photos.
Yeah, absolutely. Hover hands
Hover hands.
required.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Okay.
there's got to be visible space.
Yeah, especially when you're going to be reaching over and you realize that you're grabbing someone's thigh because
Yeah,
they're that
Be-
much taller
because
than
they're
you.
very large.
Yeah.
Very large, yes.
So we're just gonna treat it like a meet and greet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's a flash mob
Yeah.
sort of situation.
Okay.
You're like, I see you look at your character sheet in desperation.
I think we
What
should
have I got?
run. They're super fans. They're not gonna want your merch.
Yeah.
So listen,
I say it with my fucking weird ass
I
eyes.
love what I'm hearing. I mean,
I've already rolled another
and I'll-
spliff. You don't even know how I had time to do it. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna work.
For persuasion,
yeah.
can that work for a group? Like if I'm
Yeah, very
saying,
much
if you like this, you're gonna love our future collaboration with that band. Oh, and that way,
Ooh.
That's why we were opening with
That's
them.
why
Oh,
we
we
were
get
opening.
the cosign.
yes,
I don't hate that for now, especially if I can set it
It
up.
can keep you guys alive.
Yeah.
Especially if I can set
There's
it up
a lot of
on the
people
back end.
there right now who, they would love to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah, hit him with the collab.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Feet.
I gotta admit, a band or group that isn't all solos
Yeah.
is
Feet.
kind of interesting because
Neo
you have to think
retro.
your way around it. No, that was two named back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like all that
Apex
means.
Predator.
Listen, all that means is that you're a ride or
Think
die.
about it.
Like
Beast,
Yeah.
Predator.
It's born to be
It's
together.
going together.
Match
Yeah.
made in heaven. It's like chocolate
Love
and
the
peanut butter.
Apex Predator.
oh yeah, no, dude. This is definitely it's the Love the Beast feat
Yeah, okay.
retromancy. Red meat collab or something like that.
Red meat. Have you guys
That should be the very
that's
first
your
track.
New name?
Is no. That's the name of the track.
That's the name of the track.
track.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the collab.
That's the first single
Yes.
from that
Thank you.
album.
Yeah, exactly. It's burning up the charts.
It's
not
like
really.
Watch This Throne.
Yes, exactly. It's the ultimate.
That-
It's
I love
no.
that.
It's a full album.
Yeah, it's like has the same like gold deco feel on the
And
cover.
I hope that it stands the test of time in the same way. I mean, it's a
Yeah?
Okay, so let's go around the table and see what everybody wants to do. We're not going to worry about initiative quite yet. You get the plan. So going around the table, usually the band leader. So what do you want to do?
I still feel like I'm dedicated to trying to get out of this without bloodshed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm offering signatures and photographs.
You've realized something perception-wise.
Okay.
And if I remember right, you and her, oddly enough, came up to that level. The people outside look like fans, but they're not exactly fans. They look more like, hi, we got a gang of our people who like
I
us.
see. This is like some kind of combat. This is a brand. This is like some combination of fandom
They're
and an operation.
They're a
Okay.
Well, you know how,
Faction.
occasionally if you wanted to have a good quiet concert, you hired the Hells Angels to, take care of things. Well, this is
I
a
see.
gang.
Yeah.
And the gang obviously makes sure that LTB doesn't have any
Issues?
Because remember they came in after the fact on those like really shitty motorcycles.
All right. Well,
Those are all the shitty motorcycles.
I recognize that then and unsling the guitar. Maybe you guys would like to hear a few chords.
Okay, so you're unslinging and getting ready.
Yeah.
This ought to be interesting. Okay. Let's ask another question. Then what are you doing besides, praying and calling for your car? Please, car.
I've drawn the shortest line between me and my vehicle, and I've pulled out like my big gold super chrome sidearm, and I'm going to clear a path between me and my vehicle, which gives me +2 to wardrobe and style.
Okay.
The gun does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
flash.
you look good in
It's
this
flash.
gun.
The Romeo and Juliet gun?
Yeah.
It's
It
just
says
it's a
sword on it.
massive
Yeah.
piece that's just gold.
So you whip out this big gold pistol, and people kind of back off a little bit, but not too far because they are gangers and they have a reputation to uphold. But here's what happens. They part, and you can see at the far end of the parking lot, your truck.
My truck.
Except that someone's rolling one of the tires away.
How freaking dare.
How very dare.
That's not cool.
We wrote
quad?
theme music for that truck.
The quad. Well, we wrote theme music in that truck. But what I'm saying is that Arman sees the wheel go away, and then he understands that this might have gone beyond his ability to control it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as the wheel starts to move away, that's...
Yeah, and you notice that what's really ugly is that they're not like unbolting the wheels. They're basically just pulling the tires, basically doing these.
Why would you do that to a car? Why would you do that to a car?
This
Because
is
they didn't need,
wickedness.
because they didn't need your rims, your cheap, shoddy rims that your Nomad buddies gave you with your cheap, shoddy.
I'm gonna kill all of them.
Okay, so we know what you're about to do. Your tech, meanwhile, says, finally. And he pulls out an oblong thing, really patched together that looks like it should be in the Ghostbusters lab. It's got a handle, and it's got a number of switches on it. And he
arcs.
says, when I push go, you guys cover your eyes.
Yeah, can do.
Okay.
Wait, who is it
Knox.
that said that?
Our
Is
tech.
that
Your tech.
Our tech. Okay, I was like,
Our guy.
Our guy. Okay.
And what are you doing, Knox?
I am thinking now that a dance-off is not in the cards. And
Dang.
But
Fucked up my ride.
you've been holding on to
Seriously
it.
fucked up your
I'm
ride.
holding
fucked up my ride.
pocket.
You're lucky they haven't taken the bumpers off yet.
I
Like wailers.
my handgun is probably going to enter this situation. I'm saying.
Entering the situation.
Yeah.
Yes,
We'll get that tire.
it's
they
a
cut through
shiny
the
new gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nova is
How do we even
getting
get out
hardware.
of here?
Okay.
They fucked up my ride. They could kill me now. I don't care.
Bury me with my truck.
Take one of their motorcycles. Yeah, they're not gonna need them anymore.
I mean, I think I could. I think
Yeah,
we
can
could-
I like
fast.
summon a rideshare service?
Oh my God! You could call combat cab,
Yeah.
but you may not like it. Where do you want to go?
Delamain.
Yeah, Delamain. Okay, so starting round, we didn't get to you yet.
Oh yeah, but you know what you already know what it is. I mean,
Begging on your knees is not.
no, the gun has to come immediately out, and I know that Silk Road has got extra wheels. I know
Well,
that.
okay, but technically on my truck, as a point of information,
Yeah.
I have 2 wheels on each. Like
Yeah.
It's thick.
It's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
8-wheeler.
It's an 8
Yeah.
wheel.
It's an
Shit.
8-wheeler.
Oh, this is
And
like
they
we
got-
can get out of here.
Yeah.
They can take one wheel. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, they're
Well,
taking
it's
the
a-
wheels on the outside.
Yeah, it's just it's
It's still gonna be drivable.
not great for the vehicle.
No,
Yeah.
It's bad for
Okay,
your gas
it's
mileage.
bad and
But that's one reason why they did not take the rims.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is the double rims are a pain in the ass, and who would they sell them to anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's only one. Yeah, the only way out of this is through. It sounds like the tech has got a stun of some kind dialed in.
I'm ready to heat it up.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just make it hot.
Okay, he says, and you hear the rumbling sort of the crowd starting to move in for the rush, and he says, "Cover your eyes," and he basically punches a large red button on top of this oblong shoebox size box, and you see. And then let's see how bad this is going to be.
I cover my eyes. I don't see shit.
Whoa!
I have mirror shades
I don't know
on
about
here,
it
so
at
I
all.
could take that with my.
Okay. You see fireworks leap out of the box, bright and like woo, and everybody stops for a moment because maybe an explosion
That's
was
weird.
what they
Yeah.
expected. But he got their attention. They're all going, "Whoa, look at!" Whoa. And for a moment, all the fans of LTB have stopped, and they're kind of like, "What the frack? Oh, wow! Hey, check that out!" They're gonna, and then who didn't close their eyes or look away?
I
Oh, I stayed
I would've.
looking away.
close.
No way, I don't want to
Yeah.
see his shit.
Okay.
He told me not to. And I trust him
my
implicitly.
hair just goes right.
Yeah. I trust him implicitly.
Well, that was your first. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. He's actually, his favorite band is Love the Beast.
Yeah, I love that beast.
He used to be a tech for Love the Beast.
Okay. Okay, so everyone's going, ooh, and they got their attention, and then the most blinding flash designed to wipe cyber optics over, designed to blind you as a person, basically goes off in the middle of those fireworks.
Okay.
So what he's done is he launches fireworks, gets your attention, and then puts off the equivalent of a very large thermite bomb.
got it.
I mean,
Boom.
Smart kid.
depending on how
He's used
messed
to
up.
running with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how messed up these guys are, is this just like a run for it situation? Is
Yeah,
it
I
that
think-
level?
oh,
Are they
yeah,
stunned?
sure.
Are they stunned to that degree?
Yeah, they're staggered like, because they got their attention
Yeah.
on the explosion.
I think.
If
I
there's
think
been an
we
explosion,
go.
it probably
Yeah.
would have been prepped.
Right.
I think like Jam would know to grab me, but I think I am going after the dude with my wheel. Where I'm like, come here, you little fucker.
I don't even look. I just grab one arm and keep pulling
Okay.
you.
And you notice as you've gotten out and you're kind of fighting your way past, this somewhat stunned or blinded people, you notice that it's actually a fairly eclectic crowd, except all of them look relatively well armed for gangers. Like it's a real gang, not we got
Yeah.
10 guys just running around.
Yeah.
Stun is good.
Stun is
Stun
good.
Yeah,
is
you
good.
guys would have probably not entirely survived that one. No, you would have died, actually.
So I think that we're in. I think
Yeah.
that this is like we're
So
jumping.
you're
Yeah.
jumping into your,
yeah.
your van.
I get behind the wheel, slide
Scrape,
my
scrape, scrape.
shades down.
Yeah.
As you turn and you have rubber on the inner tube, the inner circle, but you can hear the scraping of rims on the outside as you. Okay, and that little choo-choo banger is just dragging you along, scraping your wheel. Well, yeah, okay.
I know, buddy. I know.
And behind you, as you roar out onto the street, you hear surprise, yells, gunfire behind you,
They're gonna hurt. They're gonna hurt themselves. I
And
think pretty
they're
bad.
basically just wildly shooting. And you roar down the road. I want you to make a perception. Well, wait.
We don't
I
even
want
need
perception check.
You can
but
use a matrix.
That's what I'm doing. Oh, okay.
This is one of my good ones.
Actually, yes. Okay. So, Arman, you hear, screaming, there's gunfire and all that, and way in the distance you hear, and you see, like over on towards the horizon, what's obviously, the Night City cops, and they've heard a disturbance in progress, so they're hauling butt towards where you guys were.
My guess is that this is not the first time you've had to avoid the police.
No, I'm dying.
Yeah, she has tickets like everywhere. They ever catch her, they're going to put her under the jail.
No.
And so, but basically, this is a big deal for you. Like it's your time to shine.
It's not a big deal for me. They ruined my house.
It's more fucked up when you like come and rob the wheels off.
It's
of
my house.
Yeah. There's a high level of identification with this vehicle.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to get us past the popo to the outskirts of the city to like a garage for somebody I know, like a Nomad garage that I know.
Okay, yeah, scrape. Okay, then you are hauling. Luckily, they're mostly blinded, so you have not picked up a tail yet.
Good, sweet.
We'll worry about that in about two more rounds.
It's a twisty route.
And because
Actually, it's
that
unfortunately
wonderful lady,
very straight route.
Wow, that's just a fantasy.
Because that wonderful lady didn't
your
take the
fantasy, not
Chivas
mine.
Regal, I am drinking it while I drive.
You're fucking lit too, already.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I thought you gave the shivas to the big
But
girl.
remember, she doesn't drink.
She didn't take it. She's
Yeah,
like, I don't
right.
drink. Yeah, so I'm just like
Okay, so this is
drinking in
something
one
wrong with
hand,
this woman.
driving in
So
the
you're
other.
dialed in. Like you're.
It's fine.
What do we have?
They say in moderation.
In moderation.
But what's playing?
Do you call the car moderation?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bhangra music. It's fucking Bhangra music.
yeah,
It's just
it's
Punjabi
the-
music. It's loud as shit.
Yeah.
It's percussional.
Okay, I want you to make a driving check.
Okay.
It should be your best thing.
Yeah, I do have an 18 to this.
Okay.
18
that's
base.
Yeah.
Jesus.
God dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does have some big disadvantages. The fact that she has half her tires missing.
24.
You
I'll
still
take it.
hold it. You still hold it. You don't like it, and you're wincing the entire time.
Oh, it's a horrible
This
sound.
grinding is like my heart grinding.
Being ripped out.
Here, sorry. As I hear I see the look, just the look of a pained mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just turn the radio up.
Yeah.
Try to cover this.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this. It'll hurt you. Ah! Okay. You limp down the road. Where are you headed to the Nomad? There's Nomad spot? You get new
Yeah,
tires?
like a garage. Yeah,
There's a garage.
on my relationship table. So this is my bane. Now you get to see the thorn in my side.
Okay.
I dated this guy and it went really bad. I ghosted him.
In real life or in the
In the game,
game,
still
okay. Hey, I
freaking
gotta
ghosted
check
this
this
guy,
one
but now
here.
he is also the guy that runs the best Nomad garage.
So every time you
yeah.
need help, you gotta go through this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bad
Does he
situation.
still
to be
carry
in.
a torch, or is he like, fuck you?
I don't know. That is up
alright.
to our wonderful game master. But I just when I ran through my life path, I was like, oh God, why would I roll
Yeah.
this?
Okay, we didn't need
this
the road
here?
banger yet. Okay.
Dude, I can't wait. Does he have a name?
No, I didn't come up with one. But yeah, my ex flame that I
Okay.
ghosted is runs the best Nomad garage.
Okay.
Ghosted X-Flame.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to find out more about your flame by using the life path.
Oh, you're just gonna grab some data. See now we know. Now we're gonna find
But
out about him.
I feel like I could have neglected to include that information, but I also really love the
This is
life
cool.
path rules, Mike.
Yeah.
They're
By
so
the way,
good.
stay tuned. We are developing, and we'll be probably in the next couple of months bringing out life path dice, so you can roll
I
and
saw the
find
preview.
out.
That's so cool.
Yes,
That's so cool.
you can find out just how bad your love life was.
Yeah, mine's
on a
pretty bad.
roll. Yeah,
Mine was pretty bad.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's not as bad as Matt Lillard. His character ended up with like 5 or 6 girlfriends in a real
That's
life.
Nova's dad you're talking about.
Yeah, Nova's dad now. I don't know how he ever settled down. But it was like every time things would flag, I would just have another one of his girlfriends show up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And just so.
So we've only ever heard of. Have we ever heard of this guy?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe I probably don't take you with me to the garage because sometimes you guys are embarrassing. Maybe Jam's been there.
Yeah, Jam.
Yeah. We got two charismatic people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid.
Charismatic?
I'm the opposite of
Charismatic.
charismatic. Yeah, so I think I
No,
probably take.
you're lovable in a certain way that takes
Sort of rough.
My mom told
Yeah,
me.
you have to like, I don't know, get over a few of your rough spots, but
You're special.
once they get that worked out, you're still a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just
right.
because. All right then, let's go find out something about
Yeah,
your...
because we don't know. We've only heard the story to the extent we've heard anything. We've heard your version, but we don't know why he's like this. And
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
that's
find
the
out.
fun part, when you
We're gonna
figure
find
it
out some of the things
Yeah.
that happened, and then if it's bad, we're just gonna say you did it.
Yeah,
And-
you terrible person, you broke his heart.
It's the dice are gonna tell us. The dice are gonna reveal all.
The dice.
I already don't like your flip floppy allegiances, man.
Well, you just don't want to settle down. Okay, let's find out what he's like. I think his name is Thor, but I haven't decided
Oh
exactly.
god, it would be Thor.
But it's gotta be short for something, right? Thort.
Thort.
Oh, jeez. Oh, lordy.
So it seems like things are going good.
So, yeah, Thor is basically, of all things, he is very definitely Eastern European. So he has an accent. But
Oh no!
you
See,
never.
you see the recognition? Jasmine's like, oh no,
Okay.
oh no, Jasmine IRL.
Yes.
It's like, oh no.
This is it. Did I actually hit the real person here? Okay.
I think
No,
Somewhere out there in the audience, one of your old boyfriends looking
Eastern
up going,
European
wait a
mechanic.
minute.
Yeah.
He's going, wait a minute. How does he know about me? I get a phone call the next night,
No, I can.
crap.
I think that it's a sort of panicked rebound type relationship.
Okay.
This is where we roll.
Yes,
all
and
characters in
the
fiction.
thing about him is he seems to be kind of a little absent-minded and kind of fluff-headed.
Oh, opposites attract, right? Mega
Yeah,
focus.
you're all like that, and the thing is that incongruously, he's wearing Asian pop usually when he's at the clubs. So he's looking, he's got that kind of, it's a shiny jacket and, I look really good. But
A little BTS baked in there.
Very much so.
Yeah.
you got BTS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
That's probably what originally
It's
drew
BT
me to him.
No,
is I was like,
but by way of Poland.
yeah.
So it's like it's PTS.
I've been in that club in Warsaw, trust me. Actually, Krakow is even worse. But at any rate, so his big thing is he's kind of not settled yet, but
that was the issue.
doesn't trust people easily.
Oh,
And
this is a
you
lot of people I'm bringing.
you
didn't really
did
give him a good
not
reason.
really do well.
It didn't break, and it sounds like it didn't end well, 100%.
Yeah, we're gonna find out just how bad your love life blew up. At least it didn't end on you died or you killed him. So that's I guess a
That could change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could
any
happen
minute
soon.
now.
Today could be the day.
Today could be the
Today
day.
could be the day. He left his original girlfriend for you.
Oh no!
And then basically you had a hot fling, but he was that kind of guy who takes it really seriously.
Shit.
And so
I think I probably left him because he left his girlfriend. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That was a one night stand. What are you doing?
No, I got a divorce.
And his head has been spinning for a year.
Yeah,
It's like
he is
I
just-
left her for you, and then you left me
Me.
because I left her. He doesn't.
Yeah.
What kind of guy does that?
He doesn't know whether to shit or go blind.
yeah, well
He's insane.
at this point
Well, now we know, like,
what you know is remember he
stories
kind of seems a bit
that we're gonna run.
fluff-headed, but when he talks about you, he seems to focus more.
Aww.
Okay.
That's kind of cute. God damn it.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily a happy focus.
Oh shit. Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, you were the tempters who came in and kicked his heart apart, and he couldn't get a cyber heart to fix it.
No,
Aw.
not this time.
Okay, yeah.
Well, he better be able to fix my fucking truck,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. I hope he's got a wrench around here.
Okay, so you scrape into his garage.
Maybe you won't recognize
Okay,
Yeah, maybe.
and let's hope just you pull into the garage where he is, and you notice that the garage, the lights are on, but no one's there.
I like get out of the car and I'm like,
Head out.
Okay.
Thor, buddy.
Long silence, and then there's kind of a rustling noise, like above in the loft overhead where the garage is, and Thor's head pops up, tousled and confused, and
He thought it was a dream.
that was just
Don't add to it.
She came back.
Don't add to it. You're banned
Twist
from
that
adding
knife
to
even
it.
further.
She came back,
You're banned from
and then
adding
three
to it.
strangers come out.
no,
Peter
yeah.
Gabriel.
Hey, I'm back, babe, but I brought friends. What?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But no, he pops his head and he says, "Oh, yeah. I'll be down in a minute." And he kind of looks like he's been poleaxed, and you can hear kind of a rustling of clothes, and then you hear another voice.
He's with someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you see this woman leap over the balcony and hit the ground near you. She is pretty much naked.
Oh, okay.
It does happen.
She was going to grab a sheet, but she decided she was going to go set this off, and she basically says, "No, you stay here. That bitch is mine."
Okay, listen. I didn't come here to fight over Thor. I'm not.
Oh, he's not good for you, huh?
No.
It's not good enough.
Good
I'm
enough.
happy that the two of you are. I came here because my truck.
Okay, she throws a punch.
I was
She came down looking for it.
during this
Okay.
whole time, I want to say I was being a dick and I was playing like romantic music.
Yeah.
Thinking he was gonna come down playing romantic music, and then you hear like a scratch where she comes down, and then it's like fight music.
But,
Yeah.
but it's like, inside. But I'm like still in the truck. Like I think of myself as like
Okay,
passenger
yeah.
seat, and I have to like reach over and like turn the mirror so I can see this fight.
What's funny is I'm not like great with empathy and reading people. I think my character is like a little. She's got
What's
a
your
dash of
evasion?
autism.
Yeah.
Like
What's
she
your
just doesn't
evasion?
get why
What's the
everybody's mad at her all
evasion?
the
Yeah,
time.
let's get you out of the way here, one way or the other.
That's a 12 plus 4, 16.
16. Okay. Unfortunately, she comes up the mark, and you realize as she hurtles past you, as it were, that she is cybered up.
Oh yeah.
Seriously cybered
I'm
up.
also drunk.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh yeah,
true.
you're a fucking wreck.
So, yeah, she smacks you upside the head.
Yeah. I'm like,
And-
what's that for?
And basically, like, you stagger away for a moment because you realize, yeah, she's got reinforced, what are called gorilla knuckles.
It's just
Yeah.
metal
And I'm
inside
just like,
there.
I'm like, damn, I can't see. I'm
Yeah, so
gone
you're
blind.
staggering, and
I'll prop you up.
you hear above, "You said you were never coming back. I had almost forgotten you." And she's repeating, "He'd almost forgotten you." And then you come waltzing in, and she's going to
Wait.
throw another punch.
Oh God, I hide behind Jam.
Can I like try to move her out of the way when I was holding her?
You're gonna have to do the fight.
Yeah, can I like try to? She was staggered from that first one.
Yeah,
I'm
I kind of like
pull
the
her up.
idea you got her, like, moving her.
Yes.
Okay,
So we
you're
can
moving her
embrace
out of range, and she misses, and she fumbled. So what I want to see is, did she fumble
car.
and knock herself? No, did she knock herself over, or did she hit you?
Yeah. Okay.
Even she hit you. Okay. She tumbles over, and she kind of like misses you. And you realize, yeah, she's cybered up. She has not a chance to get well into the cyberware, so she's not that accurate.
Yeah.
But
I would not let
it
her
was
hit you
like
anymore.
inches from your face.
No,
Yeah.
And so, like I say, so I'm still in the car. Are you still?
I came out because I was doing my thing.
Yeah.
And
So I'm just I just think it's funny. I'm still in the passenger seat. Like I'm just waiting for all this to sort of handle itself. I've like adjusted the mirror so I can sort of like watch the fight. And I'm just gonna poke my head out and I'm gonna say, Nova, can you? I think it's nap time. Can you just?
Well,
Okay,
you gotta play
so-
Go to Sleep, Go to
Did you go
Sleep,
night,
little
night time?
cyber
Yeah,
psycho
can I just hit her with my guitar?
with
Can I
your
just hit her
guitar.
with my guitar?
Yeah, let's see if she gets close to awareness or not. No, she's busy punching you, so that's what she's doing. A way to think of this is, remember Rebecca from
Yeah.
Edgerunners?
Yeah.
Imagine
it's my
Rebecca
favorite
only
character.
taller,
Okay.
you know, and even a little more cybered up, with the same kind of, you know, you hurt my man, I'm going to make you eat dirt.
Yeah.
And it's not even
Face
like
first.
that.
Yeah.
You
and
know what
I'm
I mean?
like, he's not even, he is your man. I don't want him.
Yeah,
And that just
you
keeps
know how
making
this
her
sort-
more
come on,
upset.
You know how this sort of thing goes.
No, 100% I know
No,
how
he
it
is.
goes.
What do you know?
Yeah, I think Silk just doesn't get it. She's just like,
But
he's
it
yours.
was just okay. So she's basically rounding on you, and you were
It's
going
a
to
17 to hit her with the.
you whack her with a guitar. She's not armored.
my-
She's not okay. So yeah,
What's-
there's a clang. I'm going to call that a club for the sake of argument.
Okay.
And,
They're
boy,
often performed in
What's the
clubs.
damage?
Oh, somebody beat him with a stick. I want you to roll 3d6.
I just 2. Can I borrow
Here, you
Yeah.
absolutely borrow one.
roll high.
10?
10?
10. Okay, total.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. She is actually up. And well up. You know, so it's like she rubs the top of her head. You definitely hurt her. I mean, you know,
not hitting you
you
anymore.
kabombed
Yeah,
her.
thank you.
But you see her slowly turn and go, "What? You another one of his girls?"
Yep. She's
As I was
she
shaking my
starts-
head no, and she's like,
She's starting towards you, you know, with this look like, okay.
I don't know why you want to fight
I'm gonna
for
kill-
this man. It's kind of against women's rights, you know. We got to stick together.
Stick together, boom.
Sisters before misters. I'm like not helping at all.
yes. You are not helping at all.
No. You just
Okay.
gave me a new target.
No, but
Let's
Nova
see.
can fight.
I just yelled,
Good.
Thor,
Okay.
control your woman.
Whoa!
Oh, am I not allowed to say that?
Ow!
I'm gonna honk a couple times.
Oh.
You better go hide in the truck.
I'm gonna honk a
She's
couple
just
times.
she's causing a lot of
Yeah,
trouble.
no,
I
you're
just-
right.
Well,
you're right.
yeah, I
I'm gonna
mean,
be like,
but,
Thor,
you know.
come on, buddy. I said I wouldn't come back into your life. I didn't say I wouldn't come back and get my truck fixed.
These
You can take your truck and you can.
Thor, please, come
she
on,
says
come-
he doesn't say that. She says something. Probably impossible to do with the truck, but she'd love to do it to you. And
I bet it's not impossible.
Thor
for
goes.
her.
I can't resist you. He starts walking through. God damn it! Why do you do this to me? And she turns livid.
Oh God.
Okay. And let's see. You did knock her out. So she is, let's see, even she's going to grab you odd. She's going to actually grab you.
Or like
okay.
this.
Okay, she's going to go grab for you. Do you have brawling at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
Okay,
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
give me your brawling and tell me the totals. So you take your brawling
Uh-huh.
and
Am I
you
adding
take.
anything?
Yeah, it should be under brawling. There should be what's called a.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got
The
it.
base was the.
Yeah, the base.
Okay.
Oh, here, no, that's a
It
10.
explodes.
Okay.
So why don't you roll it again?
Yeah, roll again
Okay,
and add
alright.
that to what you just did. Okay.
That's another
Explodes
10.
again.
Okay.
Keep going.
20?
It goes twice.
Okay.
It's, she just rolled 2, but
So
I'm
my base was 12.
So 32?
right. So she
Jesus
movie
grabs. Yeah, she
You're like
grabs
John
for
Wick.
you, and you turn it
Yeah.
around, and you now have her grabbed, basically around her chest and head. You know, kind of in a neck breaker. And she's just screaming bloody murder.
And like, so if my arm's right there on her neck, I'm like, you scream anymore. This mantis blade's coming out.
Just show a little mantis blade.
Yeah, it just goes.
Just a little
I
touch.
don't
just
think
a
it
little.
works that way.
No. Damn.
Have you ever seen the picture of me with the mantis blade? It's sort of like about that long.
Oh, yeah,
and-
it's
yeah,
like-
it's
yeah.
pretty scary. Okay, so she.
Any rational
I don't
person.
have any problem with you. You probably got hurt by her too. I mean, Why are you with her?
Cool.
Listen, can we all just agree? And
She's
I'm
like
trying
one of
to
my
persuade. Listen,
cream
can we just all
Chumbas.
agree that Thor sucks with women? Like we shouldn't be fighting. We just need him to
He's
fix our
bad at
fucking
it.
truck.
All of our trucks.
Okay. She turns and she says, if he fixes your truck, you get out of here and never come back.
In a fucking heart.
Oh, yeah.
We
I- Heartbeat.
Yeah, until
I want
like,
to hear from her lips. Her lying lips.
yeah. I won't come back until something happens to my truck again.
No. He fixes your
and
truck
Armin is like,
and
"Well,
you
no."
leave his life.
But he's the only one who knows
You
my truck.
broke his
I can't
heart.
take this like ever. Listen.
What, you think he can?
Listen, Ravina, she's a
If
sensitive
this bitch
lady.
wasn't going to cut my head off,
I can't just let
I would
anybody
kill you right now.
into Ravina's guts, you know? Like I gotta, it's gotta be Thor. But I'll call.
while this is
I'll call
happening-
first next time so I don't interrupt your lovemaking. I'll do
she's
that.
like really enraged
Okay,
at this
so
point.
I just sigh. I sigh in the passenger seat, and I get out, and I'm gonna change the tire.
Okay.
No,
No,
Don't
you're
touch my
busy.
truck.
You're
Don't
doing
touch-
shit.
Don't
You
you do
do
I have
your
a sixth
shit.
sense
I'm
when
gonna handle
someone
this
touches
shit.
Ravina.
Okay, let's try perception. Let's find out. Armand sneaking and you not. Okay. Oh, Armand.
Yeah.
You couldn't change the tire quietly to save your soul.
That's fine.
You, on the other hand, know how many volts you just dropped.
I come around the side and I'm like,
Meanwhile, she is trying, she's watching you,
To
and
escape?
you feel something moving under her arm. So it's definitely, she's got a cyber arm of some sort.
Arm snake.
Can I
She might have arm
hack
snakes.
into that?
Ooh, no, that's cool.
Ooh.
That is kick ass.
Okay.
You're just like no,
Make a shot. This ought to be interesting.
no snakes, please.
Yeah, no snakes, please.
I don't want no snakes.
Okay, so
Snakes.
D10
Why is it
in his
snakes? Marion, why is it always snakes?
I mean, these.
Okay. What's the quick hack you're running?
Okay, so let me see. I could do like impair the movement, so maybe it won't be able to, or I could just
You could
short.
slow
I
her,
could short
or
circuit.
but she's not really moving. Okay.
What about if I short circuit?
Short circuit. What's your target?
I mean, okay. What if I
Now hear me out.
hear me out? What if I puppet her arms to hit herself?
And then say, stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
oh, that's pretty
Okay.
good.
You puppet her arm up, and it's about the time that it comes up and it goes, and you realize that she's got basically a 9mm mini
Pistol.
gun. No,
In her
she's
arm?
got in her arm. You can do that. I checked. She's got basically equivalent of a small, what they used to call a Scorpion, which is a very, very small
Yeah.
Eastern European
Exactly.
submachine
Super
gun.
compact submachine gun.
Yeah, beautiful gun. But at any rate,
So she's got this up here.
yeah, it's been pulled back, and so she was about to actually pull it out and shoot you, which would have been all kinds of fun.
now it's
But she
pointed-
got control, and no, it's pointed at both of you because you brought her hand back up.
Okay, can I?
Which means
pivot?
if she pulls the trigger, you guys are screwed.
pivot? And I know this is brutal, but the Mantis blade comes out.
Okay.
Now it's over, right? You
Okay.
can't fuck with this.
Let's find out
I
something.
didn't want it to come to this.
Okay, no, let's find out.
Poor Thor!
Yeah, Thor's gonna be like.
What is Thor doing
I
right
was trying to
now?
be
Thor is
cool.
screaming,
trying to be
no!
cool.
But remember, what was Thor described as? Kind of a little fluffy and
Fluff brain,
mindless.
yeah.
So
Oh,
he's
Thor.
like, you know,
Thor needs to engage.
Thor is good
This is
looking
why I dumped
enough.
him.
Okay, the way I look at Thor is, you know, if you guys remember the Ghostbusters remake and the secretary character,
Absolutely.
really hot looking dude, but about as bright as a small brick or a golden retriever.
Yeah.
And
That level.
Yeah, and you
So we
broke
have
his
the
heart.
golden retriever black cat energy.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like drunk
Well-
orange tabby energy.
Yeah.
Well, she's a drunk orange tabby with a submachine gun in her right hand right now, and you could go snick. There's a percentage chance that she's going to have a convulsion as she dies, and
What if I
she'll
just went to chop off the
trigger
arm?
Honestly,
You
that's
can't do that with a Manus Blade.
that's
You
a
can-
kindness.
Yeah, you can't
piercing
do that with the Manus Blade. You could do that if you had a monowire.
Yeah.
But you're
I didn't
not.
want it to come
you're
to
not
this,
Lucy.
but there's a
There's a
firearm.
machine
Yeah,
gun.
you have this
Yeah.
one with the machine gun, and you have control over the hand, but you're kind of worried because if she goes that, remember,
Yeah.
she doesn't have to
thought control.
pull. Yeah, she doesn't have to pull a trigger.
Yeah.
She just has to think a trigger, and then it's all over the place.
So I'm thinking the Manus Blade's gonna have to.
You're gonna take her down?
Yeah.
Well,
Unless
the cops are probably already looking for you,
was
so I
gonna
mean,
say,
one more
can I-
murder. What does that mean?
Because she's trying to shoot me, right?
She was, and
Yeah,
now
she's-
it's up here.
You basically walked into a very classic situation of a new girlfriend finding out the old girlfriend's back. The old girlfriend broke the
to
heart
fix
of the
my truck.
boyfriend.
Okay.
And
then somehow a third
I
woman
take-
materializes.
Can I
Yeah.
take my stun blade out of my boot and just try to chuck it at her?
we still have to resolve what happened because it's the question of basically.
She blows poor
well, how
Nova's
about
head off.
this? Okay, well, what about? All right, so we got a Mantis Blade here, but we got
Yeah.
another one up here. Can I just shank her with it?
You could, but you're going to have to deal with a couple other things like whether or not she actually has a spastic response.
Yeah.
Remember, somebody sticks you in, a blade 2.5 feet long in your body, it's going to make you go, ugh. And if that's set for a trigger in your head,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in fact,
it can
you're
be
lucky
very
she's not
fast.
trying to. You're lucky she's not trying to get to you. So, let's find out what happens. Are you going to shank her? I need to know.
Ravi shank
Are
her?
you going? Yeah.
Well, it's either shank her or take her out completely.
But, okay, so from my understanding, the gun, she'd have to shoot herself to shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically pulled the gun up. The problem is she's got her like that in a headlock, which means if it had been a 9mm, she probably could,
So it's
not have a
either-
big problem. But
it's
this
either
is
she goes down or we
dozens of
both go
9mm
down.
shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think you've done the math.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
So
But I think
He keeps threatening
I'm
you with
going
the
to-
spastic thing, though, that
Well,
once she dies,
I'm
she
going to
might
have you
shoot you
think
anyway.
about something for a minute. What were you doing when you grabbed her?
So the quick hack thing has a very hard, challenge thing to it, though.
Yep.
So I think I don't know. I wouldn't have as good chances with the.
Could you burn your luck?
I could.
Yeah, start cooking it right here at the
Listen,
beginning.
this is
You don't
What
want
else
to
would
end
you
the
use luck
campaign
for?
Yeah,
with,
this is-
with a bunch of luck left over, right?
No.
Oh, however, okay though, I could short circuit her cyber arm,
Yes, you could.
and that would be slightly easier to do. Than
I think
pummel
that's
her.
Could be.
very smooth.
Okay.
Okay, make your shot.
Let's do that.
So-
Should I do that roll?
That's a
or-
quick hack.
I would re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it?
So it's a 9.
Okay, what'd you roll?
Oh, so I
Oh,
rolled,
no,
I rolled-
unfortunately, that's the whole.
That's the whole thing because my interface
Right, okay.
rank is.
That's bad, huh?
No, I want to know whether she got a 0 or a 1.
Yeah.
Just in
No.
case.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so you're in mid-range. Okay, you short-circuit her cyber arm, and we are at this moment going to stop with her arm frozen so she cannot trigger the gun. You're holding her and not stabbing her. You're just thinking her down. Thor is standing in the gallery wearing what's left of the sheet wrapped around him and going, but, because, he's going, look, finally, what do you need out of me? You've broken my heart.
I was.
You're going to kill my girlfriend.
Fix her tire!
That looks like it.
Sobering up a little, I'm like, no, I just need my my wheels got. I need wheels.
I'm almost done.
Okay, you're in there pulling tires
Did you
off.
just pull a random tire off the wall? Do you even know which one Ravina takes?
They're all the same shape.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Get away.
I
from my
kind of like the
truck.
idea that Ravina pulls out and is like,
Yeah, I'm just like, get away from my fucking truck.
okay. So at that point, we're going to stop.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.